Here we go.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Owl Light Adventures. Dun, dun, dun.
Ta-da-dum-dum.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good today.
I think you may need to turn your input or your volume down a little bit, Del.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me.
It's like it switched from earlier, from pre-show to now. Like it just switched somehow.
Is it better now?
A little bit, not still a little bit more.
Okay, let me.
I'm wondering if your mic input changed back.
Okay. Yeah, I've been having issues with my mic. I'm working on getting some of this. So is this better?
Try it again.
Right about now?
That's much
Here?
better. Much better.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Sweet. I just figured we'd fix it now before we got started.
Pre-show mic check, and then
Yep.
it changes.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as we go live.
I think we're not, for some reason, we're not streaming to the Outlight Network page. Oops, sorry about that, guys. But we are streaming at all our other locations, including YouTube. So if you want to get in with your comments, make sure you're probably, I think, on the YouTube is going to be our best bet, or Twitch.
It says it's supposed to be on every Owlite thing we got.
I know. I went to, I just happened to go to Outlight Network because I was going to share it directly from there, and it just wasn't streaming on there. And I was like, what the hell? Oh, but we've been having weird problems like that, honestly, lately, for some reason.
Hello. Nice to see you, Linda. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Having a good night. Well, now that I got my microphone fixed, and looking forward to getting some gaming on.
Yeah.
Gotta pick up from where we left off. We're waiting on the druid.
Yep, the druid will be here very, very shortly. She has to pick her druidling up from work. So sometimes Thursdays, she doesn't work every Thursday, but when she does, she's a few minutes late. Meanwhile, what we're going to do really quick is we're going to go. Okay, we're going to go through, and everybody's going to remind us of what characters they're playing. And Jenny, you are immediately next to me, so tell us about your character. It's a quick reminder. Are you with us, Jenny?
So, Jenny.
Okay, we'll circle back around to Jenny. We'll go to you, Del.
Hi. Sorry, I lost.
Oh, okay. Are you there?
Jenny, are you okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What was I? Okay. Sorry. What am I supposed to be saying? I apologize.
Just remind us about your character.
Oh, I am Calypso. I am a gnome. I'm an artificer. I have a big whacking spoon, and I have a penchant for tea and getting into mischief.
Alrighty, over you, Del.
My name is Char. I am a Fire Genasi monk from the Neutral Church of Kosuth. I grew up, my mother is a cleric and my father is a monk, and they have a compound in Faerun near Kalimshan, where he put this great thing of fire. And anyway, I'm off on my own first adventure. They decided I was 25. I'm trying to earn my name because the way things work in that section of the church, you like start off with a name given from your parents and then you have to go do stuff. So they were like, okay, you're finally old enough. You aren't going to die the second you walk out of the city. Go have some fun. Here's where a good place to start is, and earn your chops and keep in touch. Let us know how you're doing. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice. All right. Down to you, Rodney the Warforged.
Who's muted?
We'll give him a minute. He might not be as here at the moment.
Okay.
All right. We'll move over to Matt. Are you with us?
Yes, I am. My character's name is Reiko. I'm a Goliath cleric. I stand roughly around 7'1". I'm about 200 years old. My deity is Mary Jane, and my alignment is chaotic good. And my past is I'm more of an alkalite, so I have more respect for people that follow my religion, but I show respect to everyone.
Nice.
Awesome, Bob.
Are you with us, Rodney the Warforged?
Jayson?
All right. He may have ran to the bathroom or something real quick. He's on the top level of the house. We're on all levels of the house broadcasting right now. So we can do a little bit of a recap from what you guys remember of what we did in the last session. What do you guys remember?
Well, I started writing my letter home.
Nice.
I could read that. That's going to eventually be posted up on Discord, but it kind of covers what we have been doing.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so dear Mom and Dad, I finally got through the portal today and ended up in Dark Hollow. It's kind of a bleak place, but it seems to be more of a passing through place than a settling place. I found the inn like you had suggested. It was connected to a tavern called the Vulgar Unicorn. Bartender was a dwarf. He was very interesting. He appeared to be both inebriated as well as completely in control of himself. I think he's some sort of drunken master style of bartending. He certainly had the same look as Master Firewater when he's trying to make people underestimate him. He gave me a drink of something that made me all warm and cozy inside, and when I went to practice my flame figures, I was finally able to make a crow. I met some people, a very excitable gnome, Calypso, who seems somewhat motherly. She hits enemies with a wooden spoon and tells them she's disappointed in them. There's another fire genasi as well, Fever. She really likes her fire and seems to know the place well. I hope she'll teach me more. Then there are two really big guys. I'm pretty sure one is a Goliath, Reiko. He seems a little bit clumsy, but very nice. The other one, Rodney, I'm not positive about. I think it's a Warforged, but I've never seen one before, and I didn't want to be rude and ask. I think I'll ask one of the others to make sure. I'll probably ask Calypso. She's an artificer. Then there's some mage causing problems in this town, it seems. Rodney apparently hates mages, and the only way to go after this guy was to go to some funhouse thing he made as a group of 5, so we all went together. We had to take tickets, and there were rules to follow. No one can move forward unless everyone moves forward. Everything is magic, and don't trust the statues. When we got to the place, it looked really small. It shouldn't have posed a problem, but we were dealing with a mage, so that went right out the door as soon as we went in. We turned in our tickets and got admitted to a room. We have to knock on the doors to move on, and the knockers won't show up until we get past each room. In the first room, I got to fight my first wild mimic. We took pretty quick care of that one. There was a mirrored necklace in a chest that Rodney opened, and a note that said something about going backwards to move forward. Now some of us are walking backwards to get through the doors, and some are just getting silly. I think that Reiko is now scared of rugs, But sure not to be good, as he rolled up the one in the hallway that showed up after we got out of that room, and it ended up falling into a pit trap with spikes and all. Then there were the flying swords. Rodney grabbed a sword in the second room we went into in this place, and suddenly there were 4 swords attacking us. He grabbed the first one. I think he actually scared it, and it let the rest of us work on catching and fighting the others. Those of us who grabbed them had a hard time letting go, and if one of them was damaged while we were holding it, it hurt us too. We seem to have completed these. We seem to have to complete these tasks to get into the next room. I wrapped one of them that Calypso had been holding into some of the carpeting that Reiko had rolled up into the room. Yeah, I think he now has a carpet phobia, but it seems helpful. And tried to sit on it to hold it down. I ended up somehow riding a bucking sword inside of a burning carpet for a short while. I have to admit, it was kind of fun. We defeated the swords and stopped for a quick breather, so I'm writing this out to you now. I'll send it out once we get out of this crazy place.
Nice. That was a pretty good description on what happened last time.
Screw carpets.
Fuck that carpet. You with us, Jayson?
Carpet. The hell with all the carpets.
Are you muted? Well, you are muted, Jayson. I'm not sure where he went.
Pitter patters.
I'm not sure where he went. Maybe check on him and see if he's alive.
Jayson went down the hole.
Apparently.
Jayson, come back.
And I hear the front door, which means Michelle the druid will be joining us very shortly.
Yay.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is a fun little case. We'll remind people about what it is. It is called the House of Horrors module. It's a ton of fun, man. You can look it up on the GM's Guild or the Adventurers Guild online, and you'll be able to check out all the information. There's fun little hand-drawn maps. There's it's a pretty straightforward little module, but it's a lot of fun. It teaches you a lot about like kind of how to get started with D&D. It teaches you a lot about how traps work, perception, all kinds of different stuff, fighting.
Unless you're one of us, we aren't allowed to look it up.
Right. Well, yeah, that'd be bad.
That would be.
Dun, dun, dun. But yeah.
Yeah, our sessions.
Go ahead.
Our session 0 is pretty cool. I thought when we got it all together, gave people an idea of different things and how to add in some of the homebrew stuff. I think you did really good with that too.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. I'm really enjoying what we got going on, and I'm excited to get this going today, man. But people. Always gotta be waiting on people.
People are the worst.
I agree. That's why I do my peopling from here.
Oh, Friday. So, apparently they're doing this thing out of Omaha coming up in the fall, where up to 3 times a week you can get a trip from Omaha down to. Hold on, my mom just posted this. I'm just trying to do this. Down to Dallas Fort Worth for $19 a flight.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if
That's
it's just like, what?
That's epic.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like, yeah, sorry, I'm not talking about the game, guys. I should be doing that, but I got excited because I was like, yeah, like, I don't know, I can go like visit you for a day and then fly back for $40 or something, kind of.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if people were like commuting and were like, damn it, I'm tired of going through Kansas and Oklahoma and every day. I barely get back in time before I have to turn around and go back again, or why they decided that it's just that location, but
right.
Okay. If that's what's gotta happen, that's gotta happen. We had some new flight that tried to start up here or new airline, and it was promising all these super cheap flights, and it went under
same here.
But so while we're waiting, we should probably talk more. Like tomorrow is our 24-hour show.
Yeah, the big 24-hour stream starts tomorrow.
We're gonna be posting up all these. We're gonna be having to record it in blocks, guys, because you cannot stream for longer than 8 hours at a time on Facebook. It will turn off.
Right.
So we're going to record up to a certain point. When we stop a section of a show, we'll start another one. And I think we're gonna end up doing that 4 times. So because if we don't want to try to like get it right to the wire of 8 hours and do it. So if we do it in slightly shorter chunks, we're guaranteed that we can get everything restarted and go again. But we'll have those everything posted up tonight. And yes, it's kind of last minute, but we had things keep changing, so we've had to keep adjusting to make it all run smoothly.
Yeah.
But there will be prizes for everyone who's watching. Well, not for everyone, but for the lucky people who are watching that decide to participate in chatting with us on the shows. And there'll be there's going to be book things. There's going to be things you can wear. There's going to be things you can carry around with you. There's going to be things you can shoot at, maybe,
Right.
or hang on your wall if you don't feel like shooting at things. Yeah, we're going to have all sorts of fun. And since it's February and it's a leap year, we had been planning on doing this King Sumo thing, which is a lottery where we give away prizes, and there are going to be a lot of prizes going into that as well. And we couldn't get everybody organized in time with stuff, so we're making sure so that it's better for you guys. And this is going to be absolutely free. We'll just be posting up a bunch of different links to our shows and to our friends' shows and the publishers that we hang out with and the writers that we like, so that you guys can know where to follow them and find out more information about them. Every time off of the link of things that you like, subscribe, or follow someone with, you'll get an entry into a drawing. And since it's February and leap year, we're going to do a Lover's Leap lottery. So we will start it on Valentine's Day, and you'll have up until February 28th to go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, do all the different things and get your entries in. And then on the 29th, we will have a special show where we will do the spinning, announce winners. You don't actually have to be present on the show. We just have to be able to get a hold of you. And I believe that the way the lottery works, it should send us your email address or a way of contacting you. There will be a group of different prize packages. And based on the order of the winners, the first person picks what they want. And we go on down the list. So, I mean, all you have to do is just like, subscribe, follow, depending on which format of a social media it is. So
it's gonna be awesome, man. I'm really excited about it. I'm
Definitely.
excited about the stream and excited about everything. Michelle's booting up right now. She's over here next to me. She's just hitting buttons so she can pop into StreamYard. Looks like we will be without Rodney for the evening. That happens sometimes at gaming tables, and the rest of the party just moves on. Sometimes life happens.
yes, it is.
Sorry, guys. We're usually a little bit better prepared for shows in general. Today is just we're working so hard to get geared up for that stream tomorrow. Oh my God, there's been so much fun. You guys have no idea what all we've been putting into this.
Yeah. Contacting all these different people, trying to get all the guests lined up, getting organized all the times with things, having to juggle. Oh, we can do this. Oh, we can't do this. Oh, but we have to do it in these blocks. Okay, they have to fit in these time slots so that we can get everything cut off. It's
We
Yeah.
have some very special stuffs that we're going to be working on right after this stream for tomorrow's stream
Yeah.
segment with Massive Monsters at 2 a.m.
Yeah, we have a really big surprise for people. Like, I don't want to go into what it is right now. Obviously, like we're kind of keeping it secretive, but we're doing something that's never been done. I mean, to my knowledge, during a wrestling type show. If it has, I just haven't seen it. But we're really excited to do this. We're taking our. I will say we're not doing a bracket this time, like the cryptid
Okay.
battle bracket. We're doing something different, something better.
Okay, no removal of clothing to try to wrestle each other because we'll get flagged again. For those of you who don't know, somehow the other night when we were on a show, we got flagged for nudity when
Yeah.
nobody was everybody was fully clothed. There was nobody sitting around, like no men with their shirts off or anything. I think the only answer we had was it might have been Ron's head, since he's got it all shaved there. He was joking that might have been it, but it took us off of our streams and we're just like, what? There's no need. We aren't even lewd.
It was
We aren't
hilarious.
nude. So yeah.
Can you hear us okay, Michelle?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Little quiet.
Yeah,
But-
I gotta adjust my board up a little bit. I was gonna use the other mic, but I thought she was gonna broadcast from a different spot in the house, so I can adjust my mic some.
I realized I couldn't broadcast from another spot in the house because I don't have a mic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
because your mic's still not working.
I can hear
Yeah.
there quite
They're
well.
better.
That
All right,
worked.
cool.
All right.
Yep.
All right, we can go ahead and get started on our campaign then.
Okay, are we gonna? Should we flip ourselves over so that you just see our avatars, or you
It's
like
up to you
seeing
guys.
us?
It's
sort of
whatever
be
you
staring
guys
at
want to do. Really, I'm not particular
character
about it.
sheets? Okay. Also, I'm gonna run this at the bottom just because we can't just start chatting with people if somebody.
Oh yeah, we will when we
Hey,
can.
I say that. Is it
Yes.
game time? It is
It's
finally
only-
game time. Yes.
Sorry, Brooke gets off at 8:30. So
Yeah. She gets off at 8:30, and then it's like a 40-minute drive home, not including traffic.
and I forgot to cook dinner tonight.
Yeah, we got to do the t-shirt stuff and for out dinner, so she had to get pizza on the way home.
Hey, Tom Dog. Tom,
Hey.
I just had a peanut butter bacon double cheeseburger from Sonic, based on your suggestions and review of it. And yours was much better than mine. Mine didn't have very much peanut butter on it at all. So I'm gonna have to tell them next time that they got to make sure and make it nice and sloppy, because I love a peanut butter burger. And
That just sounds terrible. Why would you ruin a perfectly good
Oh,
burger
no.
with something disgusting like peanut?
okay, it does sound weird, but I mean, watch his review. But
It's not-
peanut butter, bacon, cheddar, red onions.
Oh,
This
Peanut butter on
Sonic does
anything is
sauteed
bad.
onions instead of red onions, but that caramelizes them enough that it works. So
ugh,
still
no, I
prefer
can
the
do
crispy.
peanut butter with chocolate if there's more chocolate than peanut butter, but that's the only time I can do peanut butter, and even then, rarely. Well, peanut butter fudge is good because it doesn't really taste as much like peanut butter.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm anti-peanut
Just-
butter.
I was just like, hi Tom, I tried the burger.
I'm gonna make a peanut butter ooze just for this campaign at some point in time, just to display how disgusting peanut butter is to me.
Can I suggest making a hot weed construct as well?
I've already got several of those made.
Remember when I made that?
Yep. Yeah, don't worry about that. And the Squirrel King. You guys are going to visit the Squirrel King.
Oh God, yes.
You guys will love the
dear.
Squirrel King. No, that'll be very soon. But yeah, so we can go ahead and pop right. Is everybody ready to go?
Yes.
Got my shit up.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Uno momento. Let me bring things up. All right. Last we entered, you guys walked, skipped, moonwalked, etc. out of yet another room into a corridor. Except in this particular entrance, there's another message.
I would like to read the message.
Here is the message. In the corridor, it says, "We do love our complexities, don't we? Having been indoctrinated by the first room that the solution is to interact with the items and that the carpet may be evil, hopefully this will give our little crew some pause. If not, good on them. The key lesson of this story is simple. Do not trust what you know. This world is glorious, beautiful, and wild." And that's all it says.
Okay, and what does the corridor look like?
It is exactly like the last corridor did, honestly. The weird black and red checker type patterns, the same exact carpet runner on the ground, the same exact weird gesture prints on the walls, like carbon copy.
Okay.
Hey, that was a nice reading.
Well, thank
Too
you.
bad I need to pull this carpet up.
Are you rolling the carpet down the hallway again?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I'm not trusting this place.
He
No rug shall be left untrolled. Not when Reiko is with us.
He rolls that rug down the hall just like before. You guys slowly, cautiously follow behind him like last time, and he rolls it all the way to the next door. No pit, nothing happens.
Sweet, we'll keep this one.
We're gonna keep it. I can put it in my bag.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Because my bag will hold it and it won't overwhelm me. So
As usual, it's like a door frame that's just utter magical darkness that you can't see into until you go into the room.
okay. I need to put this in my pit. I'm gonna mute myself real quick while I put the rug in my possessions.
You're keeping the rugs?
You never know when you need furniture.
How are you carrying these rugs, man? Like, this is a long corridor. These rugs have been huge.
I only have this one. We just said that he just said it, and I said that he wanted to keep it, so I'm putting it in my huge heavily
okay,
hammer
just
set.
this one. Yeah.
Just this one. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it came in handy last time around. The rug
It's decorative for the carriage.
really pulls the room together.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. There's a magical darkness corridor doorway in front of you. Who's going in first?
I grab my spoon and walk forward.
Spoon. All right. The littlest one went first. Who's next? Bueller.
I am going to done crab walking. Done that.
I'm gonna handstand through it.
Like a cartwheel handstand?
No, just straight up handstand walking on my hand.
All right, roll athletics for me. I have my rolls over here now on the other screen. Oh, 25. He looks like an
Dang.
Olympian. Like, you guys are impressed. And even the house goes, nice.
Like,
I am going to follow behind just the way he did.
Okay, roll athletics. She's just like, hold my blunt, watch this. And she barely makes it. She makes it, but yeah, it does not look nearly as graceful. Which leaves?
I will walk through.
Going through. All right.
Yes. I do have a question though.
Okay.
As a Rodney is missing, do we just have a Warforged?
The Warforged is moving, but oddly malfunctioning. Doesn't seem to be able to communicate, and its movement is kind of slow and jarred. Do any of you know anything about Warforged?
Well, that's where, because I'd wanted to ask if he was here since we're doing it. I mean, obviously, there was no way for him to just poof. Well,
Poof, yeah.
there was, but I want to slowly approach Calypso and be like, so I'm not sure if that's just a huge person in armor, but he's acting really weird, and he shut down before, and he's not looking so good. Back where I'm from, we've heard of things like this, but I've never seen one. Is that what is that?
I don't know. I've never had a Warforged in my force before.
It is a Warforged, though?
If it says it's a Warforged, I'm just saying if it's a Warforged, I don't know. I've never had anything like him in my forest.
Okay. I'm going to ask the same thing. I want to ask Fever then. What?
Oh, yeah. I have an uncle who looks just like him.
Okay. Is he okay?
Well, see, sometimes when they get hurt really bad, they go into this like kind of like a sleep because they don't really sleep, but they can't do anything. They can't fight. They just can walk.
Okay. I just didn't want to be rude and walk up to him and ask him what he was. I've never seen one of him before. Well, I got you here. Is the other guy just really big, or is he a Goliath? Because I I've heard of those, but I haven't seen any of those before either.
Well, you
But
see, he is a Goliath, but my dad's bigger.
oh, what's your dad?
A half orc.
Wow. That's so cool. I most of the people I spent my time with were other Genasi. So I've seen other people. I have gone to Kalimshan, but it wasn't. This is totally different for me. I've met gnomes before.
No, the only other Genasi I know is my mom.
Oh, you'll have to come and visit sometime. We have so many Genasi, and we have some Jinn, and we have some Dragonborn. That's so nice there.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna go there. She's
Okay.
not too fond of the home worlds.
Okay. Well, it's an offer.
You guys
So-
hear what sounds like a loud clearing of a throat.
Oh,
It's the house.
Can
So
we
what
help
does-
you, house?
so what does
And
this
that's when
room
you
look
guys
like?
noticed that you walked into this room right in the middle of a potentially very dangerous room and just started a random series of conversations. Here's what you see. A throne sits atop an elevated platform in the middle of the room. It is red, ornate, ostentatious, and has fine black cherry wood arms. At the bottom of the platforms are strange symbols and 2 pegs. You also notice a plaque on the wall, right where you came in from the door.
I'd like to read the plaque.
The plaque says, "You didn't really think I'd put in more pits in the corridor, did you? That was so last room. I wouldn't do that to you. Pits are expensive to dig, you know."
Okay, you said there were 2 pegs at the bottom of the throne, along with runes or some sort of symbols.
It says, "At the bottom of the platform are strange symbols and 2 pegs. The platform that the throne is upon."
Okay, I'm confused as to what the pegs are, but
Indeed. As you should be.
are they pigs? Did you
Pegs.
say?
P-E-G-S.
Okay, like, are they holding the up, or they're just
Nope, they're just
sitting there?
pegs of some kind
Okay.
at the bottom. You're not really sure exactly what
Are-
they are.
Are they facing out or up?
Up. You guys could potentially find out what they are if you would all like to make perception rolls.
Yes,
Okay. What also is there carpeting in this room?
No, it is hardwood floor. There's no
Oh, that's-
carpet.
Okay. We're supposed to do perception check. You said.
Mhm. Yep.
I don't see shit.
I didn't see you roll.
I nat 1.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything.
16.
21, 16. Did you roll, Matt?
21.
All right.
I just did.
Char is just wandering around the room, staring at the wood walls, going, huh. Just seems very distracted. There's a Bluetooth connected, apparently. I just heard that come over very loudly. Was that one of you guys?
No.
Did anyone else hear it but me?
Nope.
I heard it, but it's not on my end.
There's like music or something.
I don't hear it.
Whoa.
What's going on?
It stopped now. I don't even know. It's like somebody connected somehow to the Bluetooth on my computer. Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on my end, and I have no idea who would have just randomly connected to my computer Bluetooth, but it's disconnected now. No, it's not. It wasn't.
It was Brooke.
Oh,
It was Brooke.
yeah. It's not like my computer has a name. That's obvious what it is, right? You know.
The house got you.
Yeah, apparently the house is
Distracted.
talking to me.
It should have said device connected.
It did. And then the device disconnected when I shut off the Bluetooth. All right, so those of you that got at least a 10, which is, again, everyone except for the other Fire Genasi who's just staring at walls.
I got a 21.
I said the other Fire Genasi.
Oh, okay.
I'm too high.
The one who's staring at walls, which was definitely...
Okay, because you said that Char was walking around staring at walls. So I
Oh,
was like,
sorry. I meant Fever.
Okay.
Okay, so the perception check reveals 3 things. 1, the pegs can rotate the throne. Number 2, the symbols are a goblin, a dragon, and a beholder. and they match symbols on the side walls of the room.
Okay.
3, the throne sits atop a pressure plate.
Okay.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can, hold on a minute.
Are the symbols like all in a row at the bottom, or are they one on each side of the?
They're all in a row at the bottom of the throne.
Okay, and are the symbols on the walls one on each wall, or are they the same as on?
One on each wall, except for the entryway.
Okay.
I'm also
Are
going
they
to put what I said over here, if I can, in our private chat. So about what your perception check revealed. That way, in case you need to look at it. Sometimes I have an easier time figuring out puzzles and things when I can actually look at the description. So I thought that might help you guys.
okay? And the door that we came in disappeared. I'm assuming, like last time.
Correct.
And so
no other door
on
appeared.
The fourth wall is blank.
Correct.
Okay.
Were there any other objects other than the throne?
Nope. The throne on top of the platform that has the symbols and the pegs. And the symbols
Okay.
on
And
the
are
walls.
the symbols only on the front, or are they all around the throne?
The front.
Okay. And which symbol is it currently facing?
So, one second. I'm double checking something really quick. So, the 3 symbols are facing you. If like you're standing in front of the throne, looking at the throne.
Okay.
They're all facing you at the bottom.
Okay, but which symbol on the wall is the throne facing?
It is facing the entryway, the wall that you guys came in from, which doesn't have a symbol on it.
Oh, okay.
What happens if we put something on the throne? Do we want
Well, I have a rug.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should try that. Let's
It's
see
rather
what happens.
okay. I will remove the rug and place it on the throne.
All right. You do that, and everyone but you needs to make a, let's see here, a dex check.
Ooh. 2.
11.
Give me just a moment. And a 12. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm just double checking really quickly. All right. So everyone fell in pits. You'll be happy to know that there were no spikes in the bottom of these, but you are kind of stuck. And it was a 10-foot drop, so you're gonna take a little bit of damage.
Ouch.
Some muted damage, but you're gonna take some damage.
Shit.
You guys are gonna take 3. Those of you that fell, pretty much everyone but Del takes 3 damage, and you are now in like a chute. It has a bottom to it. I mean, you hit the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure you guys are, your spellcasters. When you look at your sheet, it keeps track of your spells for you and like how many spells you have and etc.
You said we take 3 damage.
3 damage.
Okay. Am I
You just watch this happen.
okay? But so I'm up on like the platform on the.
You had to get up onto the platform to put the rug on it. So you're up there. You're fine.
Okay. I'm going to get it while these guys are taking damage. I'm going to grab into my backpack, take out my grappling hook and rope, and connect that to the platform of the throne, and toss the end of the rope down to. We'll go with the gnome first because she should be easiest.
Okay. So you have a rope tossed down to you there, Calypso.
Awesome. I grab the rope and try to climb up.
I'm gonna have you
Is there anything?
1 second, please. I'm going to have you do me an athletics check. Now, if she wants to assist you,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull her up.
she can do that. So, 1 second. Roll one more time for me.
Okay.
Did you roll a second time? She gets about halfway up, and Del, you notice her start to slip.
Okay. Hun, just tie the rope around yourself and I can pull you out of there.
I tied around my waist.
Okay. You slide down to the bottom, but you don't take any damage because
Yeah.
you at least had like the rope assist. So you tie it
Yeah.
around your waist, and then you will do a strength check to hoist her
Okay.
out of the pit. Del will be doing the strength check.
All right.
Oh. 20.
You get her out of there like it's nothing. Like literally like she weighs absolutely nothing.
Okay. Was there anything down there on the walls? Did you notice? You guys got anything down in your spots?
There was absolutely nothing. The floor was and the walls looked exactly like the floor and walls up in the room.
Okay.
No symbols, no
Fever, you're next.
All right.
Launch the-
toss it down.
Launch the rope over to Fever. Wrap it around your waist and we'll help get you pulled out of there.
I'll wrap it around and start climbing up as she's pulling up.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we do a strength check again
You
now?
do a strength. She's going to do an athletics.
Okay, I got
The combined effort you guys, she gets right up out of there, no problem.
okay.
Just as effortlessly, which
And
means
now-
you're giant.
Yeah. Okay, everybody get behind me. We're gonna have to get some help here.
The
Okay.
funny thing about him is he takes up over half of the height of well over half the height of the entire chute.
Okay. Well, we're gonna throw the rope down to you, and if you need any help, let us know. We'll help pull you up.
I'm gonna try to jump as high as I can and grab onto the rope. Just because.
All right, make me an athletics.
Sorry not to have jump as its own thing.
Okay, so you leap into the air and you actually get all the way, like you clear up there pretty high, and you're like, why grab the rope when I can just grab the top? So you do that. And I need you to make me a strength check. Okay, he's starting to come up out. Like his upper torso is out. You guys are like right there at the hole because you were prepared with the whole rope thing. It looks like he's about to not make it, but you have a reaction ability to help him out if you guys would like to do that.
Yeah, gonna grab him and give a pull.
Whoever wants to, just make me a strength check.
Ooh.
$16.
Well,
Here's how this happened. The glass came out of the hole. And it seems as if the gnome is the one that does it, because both the fire genocides almost tumble into the chute once the light is up. Whatsoever.
Let me have a hold of that wooden spoon.
Okay, so gonna repack the grappling hook, and well, no, I might as well leave it out since we know that there are pit traps here that are potential.
Right.
So it's still attached to the throne.
And you still have the
So
rug
guys-
sitting on the throne.
Yeah. So gonna get up here. If we take the rug off, I'm assuming, and this is my guess, folks, that those traps will go away. We can turn this chair around, thrown around, to face different things. Go Goblin sounds easy, beholder sounds terrifying, dragon sounds like the worst possible thing. But I don't know if there's anything that we, if it means like the types of challenges. I mean, we don't want to face a dragon if we don't have to face a dragon or a beholder, but I don't know if that's what it means that they're going to do. I don't know if we can turn this thing around while the rug's on it. We can give that a shot. What would you guys like to do?
You what?
I need my pipe of ever
Let's turn it to face the one we think is least terrifying.
Okay. Do we want to try to do it with the rug?
Tonic. I could try to figure out what he would need for him not to absolutely destroy us.
So, dragons, depending on what they are my brothers and sisters.
Okay.
And my brothers and sisters never try to hurt me. I love them, they love me. It's a thing.
Okay.
Now,
well, yes.
That being said, I see these symbols and I see the wall. Do they all line up together? If we turn things two certain ways, can we have the goblin, dragon, and beholder all lined up?
I think it's...
You aren't certain how this works. You just know that these pegs will rotate the throne. That's all you really know.
Okay, so if we turn the throne so that it's facing, say, the dragon, which is supposed to be the middle one, will we have the goblin on one side of it and the beholder on the other side? And then the empty one behind us? Would it work that way? Is that how they're arranged on the door? On the walls?
They're in the exact same order. So if you're facing the throne, right, the wall to your left is the goblin. The wall across from the throne on the other side, the back of the way the throne is facing now, is the dragon. And then to your right is the beholder.
And that would line up with the same way they are on the throne. So the goblin would be closest to the goblin while facing the dragon.
Right. So basically, you just have to tell me if you're intending to rotate this, what do you want to point the throne at?
Okay, first I want to ask the party, do we want to take the rug off the pressure plate before we turn it?
No.
Anybody else?
I kind of like the way it looks right now.
Probably try.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall in those things again.
So take the rug off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of hurt the last time we fell through.
Okay, I'll stand there. I will take the rug off, have it ready in case we need it to, because I don't want to have anybody sit on the throne so much. Unless we shove the Warforged in there who's wandering around, because, he's just wandering around. Okay, so I'll take the rug off. Does anything happen when the rug is removed from the pressure plate?
Yes. The hole's closed.
Okay. Now,
That's it.
did you want it to... Oh, sorry.
That's all. They just closed. That's it.
Okay. So you wanted to rotate it to face the dragon? Said put it in order, and you also said that you're friends with dragons?
I think I could talk it down.
Okay. Let us start rotating. Does it matter? Do you guys have an opinion on whether we rotate clockwise, towards the... Should we rotate it towards the goblin first or towards the beholder first?
Goblin.
Okay. So let's grab the pegs and start rotating it to the dragon via the goblin.
The way it goes is you shift and it clicks, facing one, and then you have to shift it again and it clicks. When you shift it towards the goblin and it clicks, you hear something it almost sounds like kind of gears are turning somewhere, but nothing actually happens. And then when you shift it to the dragon, all sound stops, and it's facing the dragon.
Okay. So shall I put the carpeting on here again? The rug?
Wait. We
Okay.
should all stand on the steps.
Okay.
I'll take one for the team and just sit on the throne.
But I'm holding the rug. We'd rather have your strength in combat than
Yeah, because fuck rugs, right?
let the rug die if
Yeah.
something happens.
Let the rug die.
Okay, so you guys are all up on the platform and the little stairs in the platform. You put the rug back on it. The only thing that happens is pit trap. The same exact pit traps open back up in the floor. That's it. Nothing different.
Okay.
Pull the rug.
You pull the rug. The hole's closed.
Okay, shall we go back to the goblin or forward to the...
We heard
Beholder.
a goblin.
The goblin made a sound.
Okay.
Should we check the beholder to see if it makes a sound before we check the goblin?
We check the walls to see if we notice anything on them.
The walls have not changed in any way.
We never really inspected them before, though, to see if there's any, like... I know it's over precautionary measures perhaps, but...
You guys didn't really inspect the walls really honestly at all, other than like their obvious look.
Yeah, I should know.
But to be polite, because you did make a perception check to the room in general when you noticed the pegs and everything, I will allow you to also piggyback on that and say there was nothing particularly special about the room. There were no like obvious seams, like for sliding panels or anything like that at all.
Okay, so the votes are for goblin?
No.
Since it made the noise? Okay. So let's turn it...
I wanted to see if the beholder made any noise.
Oh, before we put it on, that's a good call. Should we check and see if the beholder makes noise too before we put the rug on anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
You click it over, and it clicks into place, and you kind of hear a very similar sound. It's a little hollower, but it's definitely a similar sound of gears turning.
Okay, guys. Which one do we want to try? Where we're aimed, or do we want to go back?
This house is really tricky. What if we go back to the goblin and it's actually a beholder?
True, it did say things are not always as they appear.
Yes. What if it's neither of them and it's the dragon?
Then I can deal with that.
It could be a duck.
2 ducks and a goose.
Ducks scare me.
All right. So is everybody in place holding on to or standing on the steps to the throne?
I'm going to pull out my, what is it? The Warhammer, I think that's what it is. Yeah, Warhammer, just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
Once we are all ready, I'm going to place the rug back on.
So is this goblin or beholder?
This is beholder.
Okay. You put it on there, and let's see what pops up. It is going to be a blue orb. A blue orb rises in the floor. The floor, like I'd say, about 5 feet away from the base of the steps.
Okay,
Blue
about
orb.
what size? Is it glowing or is it solid or?
It's a glowing blue sphere, an orb, a normal orb size. Like if it would look a little bit big in the hands of the gnome, but other than that, just your average sphere. And like I said, it is glowing, and it's like levitating, raising from the floor. Like it just appeared and it's levitating there at about 5 feet off the floor.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I kind of want to grab it.
Don't touch. I want to do
I walk behind.
I wouldn't
I walk behind the throne.
You walk behind the throne. Okay, you're now hiding behind the throne.
And let them touch it, and I take cover.
And I was like, don't touch it, don't touch it. Listen to me, I'm the cat. I showed up.
Knowledge or intelligence arcana
Your Arcana skill, yeah.
to see if I can figure out any. No.
Well, it's magic.
Hey guys.
I mean, you can definitely tell. That's important to know.
It's really magic.
Like the orbit.
No.
If you listen, the orbit itself is emanating magic, not as if it's not around the orb. It's emanating from the center of the orb.
Something in there is magic. I don't know what it is, but it's got magic in there.
Okay.
But I don't want to touch it.
I do.
Okay.
I will touch it.
You touch it, he goes poof.
Goodbye.
Those of you that are even remotely familiar with magic, please roll me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna try again.
We'll get to you in a minute, man.
Oh.
I know everything about this thing.
What'd you roll in into it?
I rolled an 18
Ginny?
plus 5. So 23.
20.
That was a teleportation spell. That was 100%. All three of you are absolutely certain he just got teleported somewhere.
I touch it.
He touches it and disappears. She just teleported somewhere.
Okay.
What do you think, my fiery friend?
Well, we aren't allowed to go anywhere unless we all go there. So we're going to have to corral the Warforged over so that it touches it too.
Okay. I go start
So-
pushing it from behind.
Yeah, I'm going to go with her and try to start pushing Rodney to touch it since the other two
Yep.
already did.
You do that and Rodney poofs.
Okay. I'm
You
going
first,
to
my lady.
firing up the hand real quick and touching it.
You poof.
I join her.
All right.
When we come back, if we're all together,
You are, but you gotta wait to let the DM give you the description. All right, here's what happens. One, and this is a big problem. Your shit's gone.
oh, fuck.
What?
You are most of your belongings are no longer on your person, including your clothing. You are naked with the exception of your armor and weapon.
So I'm just naked.
Yeah. Yep. It appears that way. One moment, I will tell you what the room looks like. Gotta
I
get
have
down
some
to it.
leather.
No, you don't.
That's my leather armor.
Oh, well, yeah. That in case of that, if you've got armor, yeah, your armor stays in your weapon. But all your clothing and your haversack's gone as well. By the way,
Huh.
yeah, it's gone. It did not transfer with you somehow. Let's see here.
Well, potato cakes.
I told you guys it was magic. I just didn't know what kind it was.
Well, you
In-
touched it, so we followed.
Hey, that was fun.
Now
All
we're
right.
Starkers.
In this room, if you can call it a room, which I guess you can. You're teleported back to the beginning of the house. The doors are shut.
We're in the foyer.
Except for the entrance to the to get out of the house is completely that door is gone and that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Knock on the door again.
You're inside. You're not outside. You're
No,
inside.
the other door.
The-
The one that you have to go through next.
Yeah, the door that should lead us theoretically back to the first room. Unless there's anything else in there. Check behind the ticket booth and such.
Nothing. And as you go to poke around the Every door disappears except for the one that you would normally take you into the next room.
Okay.
I try to open the door.
Okay. One moment. It opens.
Great.
It absolutely opens.
Of the Warforged, yeah.
And remember, this is the room. Like, it's the room, man. There's the chest. There's a carpet. You know, the one that almost ate you before.
Yes.
I'm walking in and setting that carpet on fire.
And the carpet there, it's there. It's absolutely normal. It's literally the whole room is just a giant square carpet with a chest in the middle of it and a door in the back.
I thought there was a wardrobe with some random clothing in it as well.
Oh, make a perception check.
Because that was my thought, is that I'm Nikki. $20. Oh, wait, that was you.
Yeah, I rolled 20.
Char got the 9.
I can remember.
Anybody else? Perception? Bueller?
Oh, I didn't do it.
Perception.
Okay.
Ooh.
I didn't see yours pop up, Matt.
14.
Oh, there it goes, 21. All right, those of you that got above 17 realized this is not the same room. This is not the same room. You do notice that eventually, like looking around, like you do see the cupboard. But
Okay. And?
there's something off about this room. It's you know if you got above a 17 that this you're not even in the same location. This is definitely a completely different place that's just made to look like the same place. There's just little details, like little pieces of soot. It's traveled oddly. There's just something about this room that those two of you know that it's not the same room. The other two of you are pretty sure it's the same room.
Okay, I'm going to get some clothes just for the sake of decency. So I'm going to approach and start sifting through the wardrobe with that or whatever.
Yeah, it's a wardrobe, so I don't know why I called it covered. Yeah, that's fine. Make me a dex check.
Ooh, 11.
No, you make it. DC was 10 on this one. As you're walking on the carpet, there's a spot on the carpet that kind of does this tiny little bit of a waver. But you don't trip over it. You notice, and you kind of step over it, and you go to the wardrobe, and you open it, and there's some like raggy ass clothes in there, but it's better than being naked.
Yeah, I'm a monk. I wore bandage tied stuff anyway.
Right. They smell a little like old and musty, but like they don't smell bad, like or anything like that. They're not soiled. They're just old.
Okay.
I walk over to see if there's any that will fit my small frame.
In fact, you notice in there that there's 5 outfits that, if necessary, are the perfect size for each of you.
Oh.
Hey guys, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I should put some clothes on.
I dress.
I'm setting the carpet on fire before I go across the room.
Okay, make your roll.
Do I need to roll the hit?
Yep.
11.
I mean, you hit the carpet, you singe it, it doesn't react in any way.
I'm just gonna keep burning it until it's nothing but soot.
I mean, you can only do that so much per day.
No, it's an at will.
Oh, that's right. That one is, yeah.
Yeah.
That one is, yeah.
Her and I can just.
Well, as you guys are all getting dressed, she's just wandering around, zapping the carpet and singeing it, but it is not reacting in any way.
Let's dress up the Warforged.
Awesome. I'll help.
Now, there was an outfit for him in there too. So
put a funny nose on him.
What were you saying, Matt?
Is there a hat? Put a hat on him.
Sure, there could be a hat. It is a
banana hat.
There you go. It's a banana hat. There's a banana hat inside there that you can put on the Warforged. So he's wearing a banana hat.
Okay.
Well, no, I kind of want one.
Well, luckily for you, you find another banana. In
It's
fact,
the cupboard of
after you
ridiculous.
pull that one out, you notice there are other banana hats inside.
What?
Everyone wants the banana hat.
Here, you guys. There's this person called Oprah Winfrey that I heard about a long time ago. So everybody gets hats.
That was the poorest explanation that I would expect from a Goliath. Well done, sir.
Is this rug singed to death yet? And burnt
You've
to a
said
crisp?
you're pretty sure this rug's not fucking moving.
And it's burnt to a
It's
crisp?
got holes in it. It's tattered now. It's in bad shape.
I want it
Okay.
all gone.
You do not have the time to stand
Is-
here unless you guys want to take all day to do it.
Well, I could rest up enough to get back to full health if we.
That's an option. Anything is an option for you guys. Would you like to take a short rest, a long rest?
I don't know. I'm down 2 hit points, so I don't know that it's too bad, but that's still like a fifth of my life.
You guys could, in theory, if you wanted. You could take a long rest. It doesn't appear like anything is getting in or out. You're kind of trapped here, so you would consider yourself in safe enough conditions where I would allow you guys to take a long rest.
I want to do things first, though. Like, I want to. Is the desk in here? Is there another desk, like
Yep.
the book?
Yep.
I want to check those again, and then I'm going to do the obvious. Well, make the Warforged touch the chest. It's like,
What you have to tell me what order, because you're giving me a giant list of things you want to
Okay.
do, but like you have to be very specific.
The chest is the last thing. I want to go over and just look at the desk, see if it has like the same book sitting on it, if there's any drawers or anything type.
It's the same exact book. The drawers the same. There's really nothing in them.
Okay. And then I want to lead the Warforged over to the chest and have him touch. Oh,
chest
actually, I
springs
want to
to
look at.
life.
Shit. I just.
The second it's touched, it springs to life. Yeah,
Okay.
and that would be initiative.
You mean I've hit everything around that chest without hitting the chest on fire?
Yep. And it was actually the mimic breathing that moved the carpet that she almost tripped over. Had she have stopped and used perception there, she would have noticed that it was a breath. But you never know. You never know these things, man.
I was naked. It was cold.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a 17.
So this is your classic mimic chest. If anyone wants to grab a picture of one and throw it up, feel free. Let's see here. It's the most classic, literally, image of a mimic. You see mimic chests more often than you see mimic anything else, but we had a mimic carpet. And that's special.
It was special.
Let me do my roll real quick to see when he goes.
Damn, I lost the rug too.
All right. Anybody go above 20?
I have a
20, 19, 18, 17.
right here.
All right, Miss 17, what you doing? You're pretty sure it wants to eat your face off, if you had to guess.
Throwing flames at that bit.
All right, well, you throw flames at that bitch. There you go. There's the mimic chest.
Does anyone hit it?
A 21 will hit it.
Will it hit it?
Yeah, it'll hit it.
Or... Hold on.
You're good? I'm
4.
looking at 4. You do 4 points of fire damage to this poor thing. This poor thing.
Poor thing by axe.
It is a poor thing. Poor guy. He was just minding his business, and y'all just came in here and fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't hurting nobody. He was in a locked room by himself. All right, 16, 15, 14.
What were we supposed to have rolled? I was trying to find the chest.
Oh, initiative.
Initiative. Thank you.
Okay. I'll wait for you. 9, okay. So I was on 14, 13,
I got
12.
13.
I got 13 as well.
That was an intelligence save.
Oh, that was an intelligence save, not initiative. Hold on.
Until okay.
It's a
I
big
gotta
box that
find
says
it.
initiative. It's right next to your armor class. Towards the
Oh.
top middle.
That would because I'm lost.
Nope, same thing. All right.
I still
So go
get a
ahead.
9.
Yep. Go ahead, Matt.
I think me and Dell both have 13.
Yeah.
You both had 13. Who has the higher dex? Your dex scores.
Total?
Yep.
I got 15.
14.
All right, that'd be Dell first.
Okay. I got the flame going.
Go for it. That'll hit. And whoa, 12 damage.
No.
Nice.
That
That's 12 to hit.
Oh, well, there were two
somebody
numbers.
else threw up something.
Go ahead and roll again. Make sure you guys aren't rolling unless you need to roll because that gets really confusing. I'm going to have you roll again.
Okay.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. For 2.
2 damage. All right. Okay, Matt? What you doing?
I'm going to pull out my Warhammer and go. Well, I already have my Warhammer drawn, so I'm going to go and attack him.
All right, you attack away, sir.
22.
That will definitely hit. Definitely hit.
10.
10 damage. He rocks this thing. You hear a creak and a groan. I already know for a fact the Mimic is next, and then Jenny is last, so we'll go ahead and get the Mimic out of the way. Let's see. It's going to go for the big guy, because that's who hit it the hardest. Let's see here.
Come at me, bitch.
What do I want to do? I have options, you see. It is going to attack you. Actually, no. It is going to attack you with a bite. It's going to try and take a big old bite out of you. Let's give this a shot here and see how that goes. Let's see. What is your AC currently? Armor class?
18.
It misses. It goes to bite you and bites the air, and you hear a wah, wah, wah from the house.
Just wait for my turn. I might just return the.
Well, well, actually, no, it didn't go that far past you. It just kind of like bit the air next to you. All right, we're going to go ahead and move down to Jenny.
Okay, I take my thwacking spoon and attack it.
All right.
Do I hit the mace?
Which is your spoon. And you miss it.
9?
Yep, that is a miss. So we'll go
Of
back
course.
up to the top.
My roll suck.
Did you guys notice that the house made fun of its own creature?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah, did it do that before?
No, it only made fun of us.
Maybe we're getting close to the end. And with that, I'm going to throw another little flame at it.
All right, throw away.
16,
That'll hit.
6.
All righty. You guys are slowly but surely getting somewhere. All right.
Okay.
Next, I believe, was Dell.
Yep. Flaming again. Ooh, 20.
So that will definitely hit.
Okay, and we hit for 4.
4 damage. All right, Matt.
I'm gonna drop a big old elbow on this thing.
An elbow?
Yeah, see if I can finish it off.
All right. That's going to get unarmed.
25.
That'll hit for an unarmed strike.
5.
5 damage. All right. Well, you dropped the people's elbow on it. The Goliath has come. My bad. I'm a little excited there. All right. Its turn. Man, like you are doing a really good job of keeping its attention. I'm going to tell you, you literally just didn't even use your weapon. You just elbowed it, and it's offended. The mimic is offended that you think so lowly of it that you would resort to an elbow drop.
He's lucky I didn't try to bite it back.
Oh shit, buddy! It is so offended. It just critted you. So give me a moment.
Oh shit!
It's that angry.
Oh.
Well, at least he's a cleric.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but if it kills the cleric,
10 damage.
Ooh.
It whacks you upside the head with a pseudopod, and that pseudopod is adhered, like sticky, to your head. Just so you know.
I only had 7 health.
All right, so you are currently down. The good news is you're not bleeding, so you're not going to continue to take negatives. You're fine. Right now, you're basically unconscious. Now, for those of you that don't know, you can go into negatives up to your constitution score, technically, before you die. There's a lot of tricky rules with death saves and stuff as you start to get that low. But at this moment where you're at -3, you are unconscious. You're on the floor, and it's got a pseudopod attached to your head, which means it could yank you in and eat you. That is still an option to it at a later date. This brings us to Jenny.
Okay, I thwack it again with my spoon.
All right. Big spoon or little spoon?
oh,
2.
Well, at least you didn't roll a nat 1.
she did.
Oh, you rolled a nat 1? Why doesn't it show me these things?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have been a nat 1. All right, you drop your spoon. You go to hit it, and that spoon flies out of your hand and across the room. Your hand was slippery.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. You gotta hold on to that spoon, man. And then you hear the wah, 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 wah in the house.
Okay,
And
it's back in front of us. So.
And then that brings us to the top of the round.
Am I close enough to touch him?
Yeah. I mean, you guys are pretty much all like around this chest. I mean, you're all within like 5 feet of each other and the damn thing, so.
Alright.
Unless you choose to back up and say otherwise.
I reach out and touch someone, as in Reiko, that,
Okay.
and give him cure.
All right. You get healed for 10, so you are back up to your normal full health, Matt.
With a pseudopod on your head.
Yeah, the pseudopod is still attached to your head, and you're still laying on the floor. But
Getting face hugged.
Yeah, you're alive.
I can only do so much.
Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit it with fire again.
Fire it up.
Nope.
All right, Matt, you're laying on the floor with a pseudopod on your head, attached to your head.
All right. Did you say I go back up to full health or back to 7?
It's to 7, sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm definitely about to hit this thing with my warhammer because the disrespect that just happened.
Here's the issue. You are going to have to make a roll.
Okay.
I'm trying to see. It's gonna be a grapple.
Alrighty.
I think in this.
Okay, are we back to me? I'm sorry. I go to pick up the spoon.
Not yet. Not yet.
Still on
okay.
that.
Make a strength check for me. Actually, that's what this is going to be for you.
Me? Okay.
Not
No.
you.
Matt.
Not your turn yet.
Okay, sorry.
19.
All right, I'm going to make an opposed check real quick. No, you're able to break out of it, which does take your turn.
Okay.
But you are free of this thing now.
Yeah.
It can't do what it was about to do to you.
So the pseudopod is gone?
It's not gone. It's just not attached to him anymore.
Okay.
Ugh. Alien looking creature.
And man, he's also getting tired of all this fire. So he's got two pseudopods up on each side of the chest, just kind of like going back and forth.
Yeah, come at me, bitch.
Kick his ass.
And it's gonna be Michelle. It's gonna hit you with a pod. Give me one moment, please. Oh, you're lucky. He rolled a nat 19, but not a nat 20. Just a 19.
Ooh.
You might get lucky on that. Let me do the damage here. You are going to take 8 damage. Are you up?
Oh, I'm still up.
Okay.
She's looking really rough. She looks at it, hits her pipe, and says, "Is that all you got?"
All right. And then the gnome uses the gnome's turn to run and grab the spoon.
Yes.
All right. Brings us back to the top.
I have no more heals.
That's a problem.
I'm gonna throw another flame at that bitch.
You throw the flame at that bitch.
21.
That'll hit. Do your damage.
5. No, wait.
That's 5.
Yeah,
That's
5.
flame damage. This thing is starting to look a little bit charred around the edges. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? Speaking of it, is Char's turn.
Yes. Gonna fire it again.
Fire it up.
I can't see.
That'll hit.
21. My dice keep landing underneath things. 6.
Ooh, 6. Nice. All right, I'm at.
I'm trying to figure out what some of these spells do.
Okay.
It says at will spare the dying. It said its effect is healing.
What does the description of the spell say? See, 5e spell, spare the dying. So this one is, if you see someone on the ground that has like 0 hit points and they're bleeding out and in danger of dying, all it does is you stabilize the person. They're still at 0 hit points, but they stop bleeding and they're not immediately going to die.
Okay.
That's all that does.
What about false life?
False life?
It's a self.
Yeah. We're big fans on the exact. So you can gain. You bolster yourself with a necromantic facsimile of life. You gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. And that will last for 1 hour. It just gives you some extra hit points for a little while.
I don't think I should use it on this mimic.
And keep in mind, seconds go by in each round of combat, like in all reality.
Yeah.
So an hour is a long time in combat.
And is it only in combat?
No, you'll keep it until it wears off.
Yeah, you'll keep it until the spell wears off.
Okay. I think I want to cast false life.
On yourself? Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and cast it.
All right.
So with a self one, all you have to do is press the 1 whatever plus whatever.
Yep.
Okay. 7.
All right. You have 7 temporary hit points.
So 14 total.
Just make a note that they are temporary. There's a spot on your sheet where you can list it, where you can put the temporary points.
Yeah, if you look
Okay,
under-
yeah, because my max is only 10. I just have an extra 4.
So press on the 10 and press 4.
Yep.
Did that actually heal him or just give him 7 temporary hit points?
It just gave him 7 temporary hit points.
Okay, so go back to your 7 that you were on HP.
Yeah, your HP will still say 7, or what you had before, which was 7. But you'll in your temporary hit points is where you put that the other 7 for the temporary hit points. It doesn't actually heal you.
It just raises what your max can possibly be.
Yeah, which is why it differentiates on the sheet between what your normal hit points are and your temporary.
So when you get hit, if it attacks you,
So take it off temporary first.
Yeah.
Where's the temporary?
It's right next. There's current, max, then temp under your hit points.
there should be 2.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you just click it.
There we go.
The number.
7. There we go. Yeah, we're all set now.
Alrighty. That brings us to the Mimic, who is going to go after the other fire user, Char.
Lovely.
Let's see here. And you hear a wah, 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 as the chest lurches towards you and falls. Everyone is going to get an attack of opportunity. I'm going to do this one at a time, so not everybody is rushing to roll. So we'll do it in order of the normal initiative, which would be you first. Just 3 attacks. It does. Holy shit, that's a good one. This thing is not looking good in its face planted position, which then brings us to Del for your free attack.
Isn't it
This,
Goliath next?
it's
Oh no, wait, it is me next.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21.
That'll hit.
Ooh, I hit it 8.
Damn. This thing is barely hanging on. All right, over to Matt for your free attack.
It got disrespected from that last elbow. It's got no idea what's going to happen with this one. Oh, well, 12.
12 hits it right on.
Sweet.
You've discovered its AC.
5.
It crumbles to pieces. This giant Goliath, man, he's like, you know what? Fuck this. The giant Goliath crawls up onto the desk. How it holds his weight, you've got no idea. And he looks around. And he's like, oh, yeah. He raises that elbow. He jumps off that desk and comes down on that Mimic, and it just squashes it to splinters and pieces. He just Macho Man the fuck out of that Mimic. It is done.
Oh, yeah.
And your temporary hit points did you no good. Which is an important lesson today.
Yes, I did.
So there you go. The rug is obviously not sentient. You've touched and fiddled with the other few things in the room, and the Mimic is now dead.
Is there a knocker on the door?
Yep.
Or is there a door?
I need a
Okay. I'm just gonna mention to Fever that there's an extra set of clothes that it's oddly her size. Everything has been working out, so may as well take advantage of them. If not wearing them, at least grabbing them. It's not like you're carrying anything else since everything's gone.
She'll go over and grab the clothes and then look at them and be like, you know, this place looks really good to take a rest in. And she just literally lays down on the floor and passes out.
Okay.
So does that signify you guys wanting to take a long rest now that all of the baddies have been apparently dead?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
There should be an actual button on your sheet I'm wanting to see. Yeah, that says long rest. If you see where your initiative and armor class is, and you just keep slowly looking up, you'll see where it says short rest or long rest. Hit that long rest button.
Okay, my long rest has been taken.
Yay!
And that should have restored everyone's spell slots as well as your dice. Or your spells and everything. All right, here's the thing. While you guys are sleeping, those of you who notice, you might wake up for little bits of time or whatever, you'll hear music. And it is the girl from Ipanema on repeat. Just on repeat the whole 8 hours.
I did want to check the necklace that the Warforged is wearing and see if, since it's a mirror, it reflects anything differently in the room than
It
what we
does not.
see.
It
Okay.
does not. It to you right now. It doesn't even look like a mirror. It just looks black,
Hmm.
like a black matte surface. That's what it looks like at the moment.
Okay.
But that's it. 8 hours go by. You
All
guys
right.
are all waking up. You're feeling refreshed.
Everybody ready to try to find our shit?
Yes.
I
The music
think I
stops
did it.
playing.
I didn't
Beaver,
reach
you away? You
points.
feeling okay?
I think I reset them
I'm
myself.
good.
All right. Shall we head on through? Who's gonna shepherd dog the Warforged?
I start pushing behind it.
All right. I'll knock on the door.
It opens, and it's just a magical darkness in front of you.
Okay.
I'm
Walk
just gonna
through the-
walk through this one.
Same.
I guide the Warforged through it, and we walk through the door.
I'm gonna also help the I'm gonna help Calypso as we walk through.
Thank you, my friend.
No problem.
Un momento, por favor. I'm looking at something really quickly. So then you'll go there. All right. So when you guys make it through there, you'll once again see a plaque on the wall.
Read the plaque.
Did I get you? I hope I got you. I loved watching magicians when I was a kid. They make you look one way, and just when you think you know what they're up to, bam! They completely baffle your expectations. And that's what the plaque says. Otherwise, it's corridor.
Same as the other ones.
Same as all the other corridors.
I think I want to break this plaque because I don't like what it says.
You break the plaque. Wah, 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 wah.
Are you gonna take the rug in this room too, Mr. Rug Collector?
We could use another one since we lost the one that we had. So yeah, I think we'll take this one.
All right, you guys go through your whole rigmarole all the way up to the door at the end of the corridor, and nothing happens. You have a rolled up rug again.
Okay. Knock on the door.
It opens, revealing the magical darkness.
Walk in the door.
Walk through, helping the gnome again.
We amble our
follow
big
the
friend
rear.
through.
All right. Everybody makes it through. You're in a room that looks exactly like the second room, right down to the giant carpet, and very center is a little rack that has a sword on it.
Is the door the same as last time?
Yep. This time, instead of there being no knocker on the door at the back of the room, the door is fully formed and the knocker's on it.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
I kind of want this great sword. It could literally just be a great sword this time.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the back of the room and knock on the door. It opens. That's what happens with the door. Matt, are you wanting to do something with the door? With the swords?
Oh shit!
You're muted, Del. I see you talking, but you're muted.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go stand by the door.
Okay.
I guide my big buddy to the door.
given last time, I don't think I trust the sword, so I'm just going to go to the door as well.
Okay. All right. Would you guys all like to go through the door?
Yes.
Yes.
You push the warforged.
All right.
I'm gonna, before they go through the door, well, while they're going through the door, I'm not going through the door.
Okay.
I am going to cast detect magic on that sword.
You're gonna what?
Cast detect magic on that sword.
All right.
Um,
Detect away.
it's just literally it's detection of cells.
Yep, I know what it
within
is.
30 feet.
It's not magic. There's nothing magical about the sword.
I'm gonna go grab it.
You grab it. It's not in the greatest condition. It's kind of worn, but it's a great sword. It's serviceable.
I follow behind them afterwards and hand the sword to the cleric.
All right. You have kind of a shitty but serviceable great sword.
Son of a bitch, I knew I should have grabbed it.
That's where you're at with that.
I just put that in my others or something like that.
You put it where?
Do I put in my notes, extras?
I mean, you can put it under equipment. There's an easy way to do it.
There it is.
Actually, in your inventory, just click your inventory and manage inventory. You can filter by type. You can click on sword, then just type in great sword, and it'll add it to your sheet for you.
And equip it so that you can use it.
Added. Great sword. There we go. We're all set.
All right. So what does this room look like?
This room is the first room, the very first room. Again, with the wardrobe, the desk, the book, the giant rug, and the chest in the middle of the rug.
Okay.
Did the door
Right
close
up-
behind us?
It did. And it disappeared. And
There's
there's a
the
room.
knock already on this door.
There's not a knocker already on that door, no.
Okay. Going to carefully inspect the items of the room, starting with the carpeting,
Okay.
followed by... Okay.
As you go to inspect the carpeting, everyone roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
The mimic rug is back. The mimic carpet.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Nat 20
You're
my initiative.
Nice. You're starting to feel like this is the actual first room again.
All right.
All right. So we're going to. Well, actually, I need to have him roll
I have
initiative.
a
real quick.
20.
Yeah.
I have
Give me
23.
1 second, guys. I'll let you know. I gotta roll his initiative first. Okay. So the above 20, which there was a 23.
Yes.
That one will go first.
Label that bitch.
All right. A 19 will hit it. All right. 3 damage. And then it would be Jenny.
I thwack it with my spoon.
All right. Spoon it up. That'll hit. No, hit the fuck out of it.
21.
Yep. 3 damage.
That was a Nat 20.
It'll reflect on her sheet when she does the damage.
How do I do damage?
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah.
So when you look at where your item is, there'll be a category that says, a button that just says damage. You'll just click that button.
Okay.
It'll have a 1D. Yeah.
9, nice.
Okay. It's a 9.
It came up and said 9. Did it say something different for you?
It's a 2D6 plus 1. Or
Yeah.
minus 1.
Yep. So it'd be 9. Yep.
It,
Go ahead.
okay. I don't know. Is that all I'm supposed to do, or anything else with the 9?
Well, is that what you rolled a 9? Because you got me confused on whether that's what
Yeah, that's what
popped
I.
up on your screen. Okay, that's
No.
that. Yeah, you were
No,
just doing
that's
your
what
damage.
popped up on my screen.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
were
Cool.
just
Then
doing
I'm-
your damage. All right. Next up, 19, 18, 17, 16.
16.
Oh, you go the same time as the mimic. What's your dex again? Your score? 15,
It was a 14.
14.
14.
Yep, you go first then. You're faster than the mimic.
All right. I want to try the thing that we did on the other great swords, but I don't think it would cover this carpet to distract it.
What do you mean?
Kind of what we did with the.
How would you do that when the entire carpet is sentient?
It's a mimic, not
Yeah, it's a mimic carpet.
not a flying.
Oh, so he just pulled that thing off.
Yeah.
He wouldn't care.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go with the great sword, so I can try it out.
All right.
Ouch.
That will definitely not hit. All right, mimic's turn. It laughs at you, just with its tongue like wagging out and around. It's kind of obscene, actually.
It
I like
sounds
that laugh.
French.
Yeah, it's like the shark from Strange Wilderness. Oh, let's do a roll, see if it gets you, and it misses. Not by much, but it. You feel some air. Oh no, there was no sound from the house on this one.
No, that was just me.
Oh, okay.
It was the left of me. I left back.
All right, so 15, 14,
I've got a 5.
and you're the last one to go. So let's go.
Bye. 12.
That'll hit.
2.
2 damage. All right, back to the top of the round. Michelle.
Give me a second, I'll figure something out.
It's getting harder to hear Michelle, by the way.
I'm talking to myself. Sorry.
Yeah, she was muttering
Oh,
to
okay.
herself. Sorry.
I'm gonna use my scimitar on that bitch.
All right, go for it. Switching up the strategy. And
Nope.
you miss. Which brings us to Jenny.
Jenny?
Mhm.
Jenny jumps on it as hard as she can.
You're going to, do an unarmed strike.
Gouge its eyes out.
Cry that rug.
You jump into the air and you miss. You come down and don't do damage. There's no damage to do.
And no damage.
You missed it anyway, so even if you'd have rolled something on it, you wouldn't have done damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, you miss, and you hear a wah, wah, wah. That's gotta hurt. And then we go to Matt.
All right.
You just watched the belly flop of doom.
I'm gonna try to hit it with the great sword again.
All right. You can try.
Ooh. Ouch. Ouch.
This is getting embarrassing, sings the house.
He not won it.
I know. I'm not done. You go through it across the room, but because you're right up in front of it, it gets an attack of opportunity on you.
No.
You're whiffing it on this one, guys. You're lucky it missed you. It rolled a nat 2. If it had rolled a nat 1, that would have been hilarious. I would have laughed my ass off. But it misses you.
You okay there, big guy?
Yeah, this sword is getting hard to get used to.
That's why you don't use a new sword in combat.
Back to the top of the round. Wait, hold
no.
on. No, I missed Del.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought it's
Or
an
no.
attack of opportunity.
It's
Got
attack.
Yeah.
It gets an attack.
Oh yeah,
It gets its
duh.
own
You're
attack.
right. Thank you. It just did its attack of opportunity. See,
That's why you gotta skills.
it's gonna go for the gnome that's laying on the ground, and it's gonna miss.
No.
It misses the gnome. It tries to lick you, and it just. And you hear the house go. Do the snozberries taste like snozberries? And now it's Del.
Does
Okay.
your ass taste like ass?
Producing flame again. 13.
That'll hit. First person hit anything in a while, including the mimic.
3.
All right, it's Missapalooza. All right, now we're back at the top of the round.
She is very mad that she missed
Okay.
with her scimitar, so she's literally just gonna like swing it again really hard.
All right. Go for it. And you missed with the same exact roll you missed with before. Funny enough, the same exact roll that the mimic missed with a minute ago. All right, so that brings us to the gnome.
I
Why did I use
smack it with my spoon.
So all right, you get up, kind of shake it off, and you swing that spoon. And you miss terribly.
That had to be a crit.
Ugh.
0 or 1.
Yeah. You throw your spoon
I
across the
get a
room
9?
again.
Oh.
And you're right up on it because you just stood up in front of it, so it is going to get an attack of opportunity.
Lovely.
And it misses. It misses. It didn't crit fail, but it missed. All right. That's going to bring us to Matt.
All right, we're gonna pick up that great sword later, and we're just gonna pull out the warhammer and then strike it.
All right.
There we go.
Ooh, the Night of a Thousand Misses has ceased. Roll that damage. 7 damage. It's about time. You hear from the house.
Stick with what you know.
And that brings us to the mimic. So we actually hit it, and it's kind of surprised for a second, and then it tries to hit you back. And you must have, let's see here. What's your AC currently?
14. Or no.
18.
Oh, you feel the wind. Like you kind of feel it like this. Its blow doesn't hit you, but it kind of, you don't know how it didn't. It was that close.
Wah, wah.
Brings us down to Del.
Okay. Flames again. 16.
That'll hit.
It'll hit for 2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. That is going to bring us back to the top.
You guys hear Fever just literally start cursing out this thing in Draconic. And she's not cursing out the mimic. She is looking at her scimitar. And she's like, you know what? And she's literally saying to it in Draconic, fuck you and the horse you rode in on, and throws a flame at the mimic.
Okay. And it hits.
6.
Ooh, nice.
So if anybody knows Draconic, you know what she said.
And if you don't, you have no idea what's going on.
Gotcha.
Oh, well then.
I
Right.
speak Draconic.
And that brings us to Jenny. I
You said
assume
my spoon,
you threw your spoon across the room again.
so I go grab my spoon.
All right. She's going to toddle across the room to go and pick up her spoon. She'll see you guys in just a minute. That's gonna bring us over to Matt.
We're gonna hit that thing with the warhammer again.
All right. That definitely hits, man.
8.
8 damage. Nice. This thing's starting to look kind of cracked in places and a little bit singed. It is going to try and trade blows with you again.
Me?
And what fails with a 9. This is the third time this thing is filled with a 9. The third time.
I keep forgetting you have a screen over there. It almost looks like you're looking at me.
Oh, yeah. I've got a screen over there now. I'm all fancy trying to do this on multiple screens. And it's helping a little bit. A little bit. And then we're going to go to Del.
9.
That was for me, not the house. All right. We're going to go back to the top. What's up with the 9s today? Like, what's the curse of the 9s?
I don't know.
Is it because you're dressed to the 9s?
So Fever is still looking at her scimitar and cursing it out in Draconic and throwing another flame at the.
All right.
10.
Nope. You
But
missed.
looking at your sword. Look at the thing you're attacking.
And that'll bring us to Jenny, who now has that spoon firmly, hopefully, grasped with her tiny hands.
The goal is I have it as tight as I can in both my hands and I thwack it
Oh, she's doing the overhand mom whack with a spoon and hits.
and I get a 15 and a 2 damage.
2 damage. Damage is damage. Which brings us to Matt.
Son of a donkey.
Warhammer.
You will not make this putt, jackass. It's my Happy Gilmore moment of the day.
Oh man. Oh man.
I got hit. See that damage?
Oh shit.
12. Holy shit.
Ooh, nice.
This thing is like barely like the hinges. Well, that's right. It's not the chest.
The
The
carpet.
threads are coming loose all over the carpet. Like you watch this thing starting to slowly unravel. It's got a little life in it. It tries to snap at you one more time. You really got this thing's attention, man.
Go tank, go.
And it misses. Which
Wah,
brings us
wah.
down to Del.
Okay.
Will you
Trying
deliver the
to-
death blow?
Burn the damn thing. 13.
That'll hit. Can you do enough damage?
3.
You can.
Yay.
It is dead. It is unraveled and it just completely ignites and it just ashes on the floor now.
Okay.
I would like
So
to nickname my warhammer the Mimic Smasher.
All right, you do that. I thought you were gonna call it the Rug Doctor, but you know that works.
you stole that from me.
I sure did.
So while the mimic was flailing and we were fighting it, I'm assuming that the chest that was sitting on it got thrown off to the side.
Oh yeah,
At some point. And is it still closed?
yeah. Actually, it is. It's latched. It's not locked, but it's latched.
Okay. That's the next thing that I want to inspect. Like, everybody, check this one out. If this is the same, then there might, But be ready. It could be a room of mimics. The room could be a mimic. Look for a tone.
Okay, I'll be ready. I'm not going to say that because that sounds so bad.
There's a copy of the exact same necklace that the Warforged was wearing.
Can I? Did we study? I can't remember if we studied the other one or not.
You didn't
Okay, I would like to study this one.
study it how specifically?
Well, I would like to have, if she is willing, I would like to have Fever detect magic, and I would like to see if I recognize it for any type of religious.
I can
Symbol.
detect magic.
Yeah, you guys have multiple people that can detect magic.
Oh, okay. Somebody detect magic. I would like to see if I recognize it with religion. as belonging to anything.
Yeah, you can click the button, but it's magic.
Okay.
So you actually click the button so it uses the spell, but it definitely is magical. It emanates magic. There's some kind of strong magic, and right now it looks like it has a mirrored surface. There doesn't seem to be anything religious about it at all. Anyone who would like that is actually like looking at the amulet right now can make an Arcana check.
She's been looking at it as well.
I got a 20.
I think I should have looked at it.
Okay, based on the rolls, because I saw all your rolls, it looks like both Fire Genasis can tell that this is a dark shard. Holy shit! But there's something weird about the magic. Usually, like this is a warlock kind of a thing. But the magic in this is different somehow. It's got some kind of weird entrapment thing on it. The best you can guess is that there's something you could capture inside of it, but you're not sure exactly what.
Okay.
That's the best guess that you have. Because you both rolled very, very high on that.
Okay. Would anyone like it, or is it okay if I put it on? Does anybody have a preference?
You can keep it.
Go for it.
Okay. I'll put that. I still want to finish checking out everything. Hey, Matt. Yeah, give me a second too, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
I want to finish investigating the different things in the room still. Just
It's
to
all
check
exactly
and
the
see
same, except for the wardrobe is empty this time.
Wardrobe is empty.
There's nothing in the wardrobe, just like there wasn't really the first time you ever encountered the room. And it's the same book, the same exact book, the same desk, the same everything.
Okay. So shall we take a bathroom break?
Yep.
For a minute here, since we're almost at 2 hours in.
Yeah. We're gonna take a drink and bathroom break, guys. We're gonna leave the stream going, of course, because that's what we do. But
Do we have anything to play?
not that that's that long now. Not currently.
Okay.
I mean, I'll
yeah.
speak real quick. But...
We'll be back.
Oh, actually, yeah. We have an ad we can play. I'm gonna play a 2-minute ad, guys. Here you go.
Advertisement.
Before them stood the house of their nightmares.
I dreamt of doors and shadows.
You can't see anything. It's scary as fuck.
I sent out some money looking for some stuff, and I got this package in the mail. We need something else to go with this because we're geeks, but you know what we need? Steve Van Sampson, Curtis M. Lawson, Paul Christian Glenn, Joshua Rex, Raz, Rob Smith.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the mic.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
That was a lovely ad.
It was. And yes, Friday is bloodthirsty with her spoon.
Mm-hmm.
bloodthirsty spoon.
Spoon!
But she also likes to lose her spoon.
Yeah. Oh. I shut my
That's
sheet.
not my
Damn.
goal.
That spoon's for throwing.
At least aim at things.
I try. It says no.
Try
Oh, yeah.
so hard.
And you don't need to worry about rolling damage until he tells you if you hit or not. And let him know if you rolled either a 1 or a 20.
Yep.
On something, because
Okay.
that makes differences on stuff.
Okay.
The ones are why you keep throwing your spoon across the room.
Yep.
That I figured.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about any other numbers other than those two.
Okay.
He used to, when you nat 20, he had this list.
A crit chart, yeah, a critical success and a critical failure chart where even crazier things can happen. But like, I kind of felt like for kind of a beginner campaign, at least for now, that probably would not be a good chart to roll on because you could die accidentally real quick, especially at lower levels. So
I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
Oh, but the charts are so much fun.
They are fun when you're higher levels, and if people want to introduce them, we can. But that's not something I'm going to force on you guys at any point in time, and especially under level 5. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, like, the critical success part of the chart would really benefit you guys always. But to have access to that, you have to use the critical failure chart too, and that's what can get you killed. It's a risk reward.
Gotcha.
All right, so we're gonna room.
Okay, guys. Since this one was pretty much the same as the first one, room 1 alpha, shall we assume perhaps that the next hallway is the same, containing the pit trap as well? If
Possibly.
it indeed opens up to a corridor or hallway.
Yeah.
If
Yeah?
my big buddy over there has the rug, I have the big guy.
I'll help with the big guy.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll walk behind and just keep an eye on everything.
Okay. Yeah, sure enough, a trap opens and he always rolls it real slow, and the rolled up carpet goes right into the trap. Pretty easy to find. You were pretty sure you knew where it was, and you were right. You got it right on.
Double
Okay.
time.
Shall we progress to the next room and assume that we're back on track again?
You knock on the door with a knocker, and the door opens, and there's the magical darkness as usual.
Big guy and I go through.
Yep, we're leaving the warforged through.
Yep.
Following on.
All right. You start to go to room 2, and you notice that you guys are in there. You see the same plaque. Do you want me to reread the plaque, or I can if you want me to? I don't mind it.
Sure.
Oh, hello. This is nice. The time spent between you and I. Maybe after this we could go take a walk by the dock ward. No? Okay. I'm not offended. You're offended. Monster. The Mimic is tradition, a classic. Everyone knows the Mimic. Well, that's no fun. They simply must learn that not everything is what it appears to be from their past experience or foreknowledge. The unlearning begins. And as you glance around the room, there's walls of bamboo lining the room, strong, sturdy, unyielding. Bird calls surround you, ancient floors lie beneath your feet, and a red carpet just ahead. In front of you, a beautiful sword on a rack.
Okay, guys, do you want to detect magic on this sword?
Is
Maybe a
the
perception check.
Perception?
Yep, everybody made me perception.
15?
17.
17.
18?
All right. As long as you at least rolled a 12, and it appeared everybody rolled a higher than 12. You notice like a dark magical smoke just straight up emanating from the sword, just like it did the very first time you encountered the sword.
Is the knocker on the door?
Yes.
I'm just gonna go knock on the door.
The door open?
Going through the room.
You just go through.
Right? You guys aren't going to stop to the sword. All right. So you're back in the corridor.
Back to what?
You're back in the corridor. Heading to room 3. Of course, there's a plaque that says, "We do love our complexities, don't we? Having been indoctrinated by the first room, the solution is to interact with the items, and that the carpet may be evil. Hopefully, this will give our little crew some pause. If not, good on them. The key lesson of the story is simple: do not trust what you know. The story is glorious, beautiful, and wild." And then
Okay.
you see the turntable room is the room you're now in again with the pegs and the throne and all that.
Okay, so do we still have the carpet sitting on the...
Nope.
Is the blue light up? Is it reset, basically, or is it how we left
completely
it?
reset?
Okay.
Any room that you're going into that was a room you'd been in before has been completely reset since you've been there last.
Okay.
Did anybody bring the previous carpet we rolled up?
No one has a carpet currently.
Yeah.
No.
Is there any rocks around or anything?
No. It's a throne sits atop an elevated platform in the middle of the room. It is red, ornate, ostentatious, and has fine black cherrywood arms. At the bottom of the platform are strange symbols and 2 pigs.
I say we try the goblin this time, and we just have the Warforged. We try to get him to sit on the chair.
Goblin.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I try to guide him to the chair.
You
I
got
will
into the
help.
chair.
We'll stand up on the
Did we
stairs so that
turn
we...
it?
Okay, so everybody's standing on the platform / stair so you don't fall into anything that could happen. You guide him up there to sit down before you move it so that they do open. The pit traps do open because he's sitting on it. That's normal, but you guys are safely up there before you do that. It will not turn.
Okay, no. Stand him up, turn it, then set him down when it's facing the goblin.
Alrighty.
If that's what you guys are doing, cool. You stand up.
If everybody's okay with that.
Yes.
Okay. You rotate to the goblin. You're at the goblin, and you hear that mechanical whirling gear sound. You sit him down, and this time, like right from like the same spot as the blue one came up, a red orb with a skull, like a jester skull in the middle of it, rises up out of the floor.
I'm just gonna go and touch it.
All right. Same as before. It's clearly a teleportation spell.
Horse feathers.
I was gonna check and see if the necklace would be able to absorb them. But if she's in it, I don't. I mean, if she's gone, we have to go with her because we can't go anywhere without the rest of the group. The whole party moves on or nobody does. So we either sit in this room or we follow her.
Is there anything else in the room we want to look at before we go?
Nothing to look at. I mean, it's just the same throne. It's on a rotating pattern and the same symbols on the walls.
Can I take this throne, or is it?
No, it's attached to a mechanism, man. You are not strong enough to break that and take it.
We should go through.
I don't see any other way around it because if we get separated from each other, then we can't be,
Okay, help me stand the big guy up so we can move him over there.
Okay.
We get the big guy to touch it.
He touches it and moves.
Bonk.
Let's go.
Poke.
All right. Everybody poofs. Everybody's in a dark room. And you hear very loudly, but not coming from the house, coming from somewhere like in front and above. And the voice says, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my end game." Lights come on. There's a wooden balcony above you. And it's the only thing that's illuminated like by these lights at the moment. You see a genderless figure in a baggy, multicolored jester suit. Rounded bells dangle from his headpiece, and a manic glee lights his eyes. "Tonight I shall be the one to play the role of the villain," he says, covering his mouth with his forearm with a gesture. "That is, after all, what you're here for. The villain, the treasure, the trope." All the house lights come on, and everyone needs to make a perception check.
21.
Okay. Okay, 7, 6. Only one I didn't see was Dell's.
I got a 16.
Okay. So those of you that got above 12 or 12 or above, you notice holes in the floor in the middle of the room. Like when I say holes, like big indentions in the floor, basically. You also notice tiny little holes everywhere else in the floor that's not in those two big circular impressions.
Okay, so the holes go all the way through in the
No.
little ones, but
No.
the big ones are just kind of dense.
Yeah.
We need to get
Okay.
units.
I'm going to warn people to look out in case something starts coming up out of the holes.
You see Fever already like moving towards one of the divots, not holes.
Okay.
And
Any suggestions here, guys?
I don't trust the little stuff.
Yeah, I don't trust it either.
I look at the walls.
the walls are just the same ugly ass wooden walls with the red and black checkered pattern and the little jester faces on them.
So how far up above us is he? And is there a way to get onto the balcony?
15 feet tall. There's no like ladder or steps or anything to the balcony.
Do you think I can make this jump?
Only you can know that answer. I wouldn't know. You can attempt it. I mean, it wouldn't be easy.
Probably.
But before you do that, everybody needs to roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
I got a 20. Yay. So I'm 22.
20?
I'm seeing a lot of pretty good rolls up there from you guys.
18.
Wow, everybody goes up really high, including the jester. You guys tied. All right, above 20 rolls.
22.
Anyone have higher than 22? All right, go ahead and go.
All right, I am going. Well, there are no stairs or anything leading up to him. No. And all the rest of it is just floor with holes in it.
That's correct.
I guess I'm just going to go ready myself in case anything happens.
Okay. So you're going to hold your action?
Yeah, I'm going to get away from wherever small holes are. I guess if the indentations don't have holes in them, then I'll follow Fever's example because she seems smarter than I am and go stand in one of those, ready to, holding my action.
Well, I don't know if she's smarter than you. She is the one that randomly touched a red orb with a skull in it and just disappeared. So, I mean...
Well, I'm saying my genasi looks up to her, and so, yeah. My character looks up to her character.
Okay. 21. 20.
I asked him what the rules of the game is.
Don't die.
Fun.
Would you like to do anything?
Cast jump?
On yourself?
Yes.
Right,
No,
well,
on can I cast jump on Matt?
You can.
Not Matt, but
Go ahead and-
Reiko? Or
Yeah, you can. Go ahead and cast it,
okay.
just so you know it's cast.
I cast jump to help him with his jumping.
Thank you.
All right, it's cast. Now, what does it do? So he knows, or I can read it out to you if you need me to.
Okay. I touch him and his jump distance is tripled until my spell ends.
Nice, much bigger, farther jump. All right, now we're at 19.
I'm 19.
All right,
So since I jumped with my action before the initiative, can I still cast something?
You didn't jump before the initiative. You were going to, but I had to call initiative because you guys were doing like a lot of actions when initiative should have happened. So you didn't actually jump yet.
Then
You can now if you'd like.
we're gonna jump.
All right, then roll your jump.
It's athletics, right?
Yep. So I'm looking. I used to have this like little pair of headsets.
Ooh, nat 20.
You're able to jump up there, like jump up and easily pull yourself up. If you'll give me a minute, I think I have earbuds somewhere that plug in because I used to use them all the time. I'm just not sure where they are at this exact moment.
Sorry, guys, I'm having sound issues.
The headset's going in and out for it, and I just cannot seem to find what I'm looking for. But I'll be able to find it in a minute. All right, so you jump and you pull yourself up there. When you do that, give me a moment. As soon as you jump up there, the jester just turns to smoke and just disappears. And also when you do that, spikes emerge from half of those little holes. The little holes that were in the floor, spikes just start coming up and down. But none of you were on those spots, so you're good. There is also, one second. There is a plaque. Would you like to read the plaque?
Yes.
Up on the balcony. All right, give me one moment. To seek adventure is beauty, but betimes also futility. For it's so easy, so simple to have one's life snuffed out. I almost lost mine. Twice. Once to that damn place and once to myself. So please, learn from my mistake. Or, actually, just join me.
Okay, cultist.
And next is going to be you.
I am going to. So I don't see anything anywhere, right?
No. The spikes coming up down to the little holes. And the indentations below your feet.
I'm going to hold my action until after he does whatever he's gonna do.
All right, give me one.
When I say he, the jester.
All right. From the small holes that aren't shooting spikes up out, wine starts to bubble up out of them. It's obviously the wine, but you guys can tell by the smell. It's some gross-ass wine. It starts to puddle at your feet kind of quick.
But
Okay.
he still not appeared.
Hmm?
He still has not appeared, right?
Would you like to? Actually, everyone can roll me an Arcana check that would like to.
10.
15.
16.
Everyone that got a 12 or higher realized that he was an illusion. He was never there at all.
Okay. Is the wine going down the holes that the...
No, the wine is bubbling up from the little holes.
But wouldn't it go down the holes that the spikes are coming out of?
Nope. For whatever reason.
So,
Okay.
And even if they appear to be, it's moving so quickly that it's not much of a hindrance to the amount of wine that's pulling up at your feet.
Okay. I'm gonna yell up to Reiko. This was my held action. See, is there anything up there? Stay up there right now. But is there anything that you could help us with? Is there a rope? Can you investigate around there a little bit?
Yes. I'm gonna check around a little bit, see if there's anything there.
So you didn't have a held action. You did an action, so you'll be able to do that next round.
Okay.
We do have one more held action.
let's see. I'm going to use perception and look like closer around from where I am, like try to see if I can pick out.
Like, what are you looking at? Like the floor around where your feet are in the indentation, or the spikes where the wine's coming out, the walls?
She's trying to look to see if there's anybody hiding
Okay, roll
up in
perception.
the rafters.
Okay.
Like if she could see anything moving behind any of the curtains or whatever.
Okay, so there's no curtains.
Okay.
It was just an open balcony. There's no rafters or anything
Okay.
like that. It was just attached to the wall up high. Would you like to redirect your perception elsewhere? I'll give that to you for free.
Towards the spike holes.
The spike holes?
Yeah.
Okay.
24.
There seems to be a barrier at the base of the spike holes that the wine is just rolling right over. So the spike holes aren't actually holes. They just appear to be holes.
I'm going to reach out and touch a hole or touch a spike, not like on top.
She's going to reach out and touch a hole.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out and touch a hole. I'm going to reach out and like just try to grab the spike.
It comes up, you grab it, and it goes right back down. It's very perplexing.
Are they stone or metal or?
They're metal.
Okay.
Yep, they're metal spikes. There doesn't seem to be anything special about the spike itself.
I mean, that's about all I could do with that.
Right.
Held action.
Round 2. Back to the top of the round. The wine is about at ankle height, close to ankle height for most of you. A little bit above, like almost to your, I'd say your lower calf for Jenny's sake.
Okay. Is there a door in this one?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold action again because I want to see if he saw anything up there.
Okay. Next.
I climb up on my friend that I've been pushing through.
Okay. You climb up on the warforge.
Yes.
It's easy to do. I'm not even going to make you roll for this because it's just hilarious.
Oh.
So that brings us to, I think, is it Matt now? Yep, it's Matt.
I want to inspect to see if there's anything up here.
Yes. Perception, please.
Wait, did Jenny go?
Yeah, she crawled up on top of the warforge so she didn't, drown in wine.
Okay.
I wanted to breathe while we figured stuff out. It seemed
Yeah.
the best idea.
Seems
I'm
like a-
3 feet tall.
I think that's a good idea. You said perception.
Yep, perception.
Ooh.
I'm imagining I'm Dante size.
Oh, sorry, 22. I totally missed that. My bad. You see a control panel that has two big levers, and there's a plaque that says, "Whatever you do not pull these levers."
He's a trickster. I can literally go.
This could go so many ways.
Seriously. We still got that grappling hook. I don't think I want to pull one of these with you guys down there.
Wrong lever. We just had a whole conversation about this on the show.
No, the grappling hook was attached to the room that reset with the rope in it, and I don't have any more gear to pull another rope out. So,
are you hollering down to them what you're seeing?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, I'm hollering down, and we're gonna take a vote to see if I pull these levers or not.
what do they look like? Are they labeled? Is there different colors?
Nope, they're just metal levers.
Pull it. Pull them both.
Pull them, but why don't we pull one at a time to see what happens?
We're gonna screenshot that.
Pull the right one.
Are we all in
Left
agreement?
one.
Oh Jesus!
Always left.
I do agree with always left. It's kind of a
We'll go.
And
We'll
east.
pull the left one. We'll pull the left.
All right. Do me a favor, Jenny. Can you roll me a percentile roll? It's a D100. You're gonna want to roll low.
Oh no! That was the one for more wine.
Ooh.
You rolled
I
low.
rolled a 9.
That is fantastic for you, man. Unfortunately for the Genasi, a trapdoor under their feet opens, and they go on a wine slide, not a water slide, but it's a slide. It's totally a slide.
Okay.
From you guys' perspective, you hear at least one of them say "we," and they hear, and wine is just sloshing down that hole, and the wine's going levels going down. Pretty.
Can you guys hear me
Oh,
giggling?
fuck.
We're out of rounds now, by the way,
Okay.
so you know, because at this point in time, there's no need for the round. You two, like I said, have now disappeared down a slide.
Should I pull the other lever? That's the one that you wanted in the first place. Let's do it.
All right, Jenny, on top of the Warforged, the trapdoor opens, and you guys go on a wine slide. And Matt is now in a room by himself.
Wrong lever.
I start giggling again because I don't know what else to do.
And you hear a lot of giggling and clanking. Slowly fade away. Now you're alone in this room currently. Nothing's closing on you. But right before you go off the cannonball, he's like, "So, you and the carpet, huh?" This is the room talking. You don't like those carpets, do you?
No.
Why not? I'm curious.
You ruined them for me.
I didn't ruin them. They existed that way when I found them.
Whoa. You give
Are you nervous?
You give me my nickname for my Warhammer, so I'll take that as a plus.
Are you nervous? You seem nervous, Reiko.
I just don't like mimics.
You just don't like mimics? You have a long way to go, my friend. You could be here for years with these mimics. Maybe I'll put you in a room of mimics by yourself. That would be something.
Oh, good thing I got my mimic smasher.
Well, go on before the hatches close and one of them closes. The one on the one that first opened, the Genasi went down, closes.
So
You better hurry.
what you guys don't see right now was Raz was literally, as he was doing this talking, was caressing the desk.
I was.
And he was petting the desk like he was petting a cat
I
or
was
something.
because I'm evil.
I'm sitting over
And I'm in the
here
chair,
watching
the
this.
claw chair from Inspector Gadget, so I can just be like,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
as I've revealed my evil plans. So what do you do, man? One hatch is closed.
We're gonna go down the other hatch.
And just as you jump off and you go to land in it, it looks like the hatch is going to close, but then you hear, just kidding, and it stays open. And right down it. All right.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
All right. You're in a room that's got this wine soaked into the floor. There's like grates down at the bottom of the floor and everything that the wine just kind of sloshes out of. And it's a stone floor this time instead of the wood. But the walls still look the red and black, checker pattern with the gestures on the walls. And that's it. That's all this room is. And there's a door with a knocker right across from you.
Shall we go?
Knocking on the door.
It opens.
She is literally, as she's going through the door, she is cursing this house out in Draconic and saying if she doesn't get into the woods soon, she's going to light this whole fucking place on fire.
Okay.
I just want my backpack back. Go sticky, trying to. Wine doesn't burn, so I can't just like fire it off myself, but I can kind of dry myself off to a stickiness and walk through the door.
I'm gonna help Calypso pull the Warforged through the door.
Thank you, my friend. This thing is big and sticky. We get the Warforged through the door.
You do. You go through the door, the black magical darkness, and you come out into a room that looks exactly like room 1 again. As you enter the room, you realize it is an exact replica of the first room of the house. A red carpet and treasure chest sit in the center. The west wall contains a chute with the word exit scribbled in paint above it.
I scream horse feathers.
I slam my warhammer on the carpet because it's the first room.
And nothing happens.
I would like to investigate the chest.
The chest, you investigate it. You open it. There are things inside. There is an alchemy jug. You guys might want to write these things down. I don't know if you guys want to do like a party item system. You guys, one person keeps track of things or however you guys want to do that.
I'm adding it to the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I can copy and paste it to the chat.
Okay, cool.
That would probably make it a lot
Please.
easier for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be so much faster.
Just got to read it to everybody else.
Yeah, that way you guys can see what's all in it and you guys can talk about it a little bit. Make sure I'm in the private chat and not the, I'm sending 20,000 messages from all our places. It contains an alchemy jug, a rope of climbing, a chime of opening, and 550 gold pieces. And a plaque at the bottom. It says, "You did well. I'm proud of you. Thank you for listening to an old fool's tale. Destroy your preconceptions to grow, to move beyond, and never stop moving, or you'll be stuck in a loop forever."
Is there still a door?
There is. Yep. Actually, no. There's only a chute that says exit above it. There's still the wardrobe and all. If you, I don't know if you're doing your normal routine or if you're, What y'all are doing?
Yeah. Check out the desk, check out the book, check out the wardrobe.
The desk
I
is the
grabbed the
same.
chime of opening.
You guys can split that up however you'd like. We can do that whenever. So the desk is the same. The book is the same. The wardrobe has all the stuff of your guys that disappeared in it. The haversack, all the clothes, that the rope that you lost with the grappling hook, all that stuff is just neatly folded and tucked and nice and in the wardrobe.
Yeah.
I lifted all my stuff.
Yes.
Peter is grabbing her pipe. She doesn't care about the rest of her shit. She is grabbing her pipe. She is hitting it. She is still cussing this house out and mentioning how it's lucky that she doesn't give it her uncle. She doesn't give it the Uncle Garo treatment.
Okay.
Which means pissing on the house.
All right. I'm going to get changed. But, well, I'm not going to change my clothes. I have soap. I'm going to wash first when I get out. But put the haversack back, get everything that we had. Do we get the rug back?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. The rug is rolled up right on the ground against the wall right next to the exit chute.
Okay.
And there's a note.
Okay. I would like to read the note.
And very nice, like fancy, like curly script writing. It says, "To my friend Reiko."
I'll take it.
That's it.
Do you want me to carry that for you, or you got it, big guy?
I got it. I would say I
Okay.
was scared of the rugs per se. I was scared of the mimics.
All right. So, can anyone use alchemy?
And the second he grabs, I'm joking.
It eats him.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was
No,
wondering about a couple of other things.
I have a nice backpack. I can stash things in. We can split stuff up later if you'd like. Or we can split things up here.
Were we privy to the part where he said he found them that way?
Found what way?
The
No, we were.
carcass. Okay.
We'd been down the slide when he was having that whole conversation.
Oh yeah, the whole conversation was only between the two of them.
Okay.
So how do you guys want to? Do you want to split everything up right now? We each take 110 gold pieces. Can anybody
Remember, there's
use
5
an
of you.
alchemy? Yes. So that
Oh
would
yeah,
be
it is 550.
110
I'm
gold
dumb. I
pieces.
can't do math. Let me stroke my desk some more.
550 divided by 5. Okay.
I grabbed the chime of opening to begin with. I figure you guys could grab whatever you guys want.
I'm the same
And-
way. I'll just take the 110 gold.
I don't care what I get. We can split it up. However.
Okay. How about I just put the last 2 pieces in my haversack and we split them up when we get back?
Sounds good.
Or
Sounds good.
we can either sell them or see if we need them at some point, and I can just carry them around.
Yeah.
My goal is to see if we need them as we go, and
Okay.
I poke things with the back of my spoon handle to see if it yelps.
No, it does not. Nothing else.
Okay,
Nothing
so
yelps.
the only exit we have is the one with the crayons over it. That's a slide that says out.
Exit.
Should we take the chest with us for storage?
No.
Yeah, I don't know about it in a slide. It seems odd.
I mean, it'd fit in the
and painful.
backpack. The backpack has like extended space in it, so
That's
could
up to you
put it
guys.
I mean, if you want it, I can carry it out for you.
We'll come across a lot of these. Don't worry about it.
This one's very nice and fancy.
Oh,
Well, we could sell it.
yeah, we could sell it. That could be very. That could be very profitable.
Okay. I'll stick that in the backpack as well.
All right, I've added ornate fancy jester rug and ornate fancy jester chest to the chat. That way you guys know that you'll have those to do whatever with. Is everybody hopping in the exit chute?
I'm diving head first.
I was gonna send the other guy over.
I
Just using
pushed my big
Rodney as,
buddy
like-
behind him.
All right,
Yeah.
so Warforged lands on the Goliath at the bottom of the chute. Okay, I'm joking.
Come on,
And
Tin
I
Man.
follow.
Does a little slide.
Wait till they've had a chance to land. What's down there?
Let me check.
You don't hear her. You cannot hear her. You're descending, like it's the whole magical darkness thing again. And for some reason, you noticed now being on the other side of this, it's really quiet. And you guys don't hear any response back for him. You don't hear anything from beyond the darkness. Nothing.
Well, shit.
I stand up and wait for a light because I can't see my buddy to help him up.
Oh, you went with him, so I'm the only one still in the room.
Well, you didn't go down yet, did you?
Not yet, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
No.
Yep. The Genasi are still.
What the fuck? I don't think I can capture magical darkness with a necklace, but I'm not sure.
Nope.
So I guess we follow along because no one can move on unless everyone does.
I'll take up the rear.
All right. You're back in the foyer, and the only door that's open is the door to outside. And there's fanfare music playing for you guys. Confetti coming down from the ceilings. And congratulations once again. I can finally rest in peace and move on.
Oh. Well, that's better than I'd hoped for.
Rest in peace.
All right. I guess we go back because I need a bath.
Is everybody leaving?
Yeah, I think I need a bath too.
I start pushing my big buddy out the door.
All right. You guys exit the house. You go down onto the porch. The door slams shut behind you, and you hear, "Just kidding." And as you walk off the porch, it does this whole poltergeist thing where the house vibrates and implodes on itself, and just like it was never there. And it's just an empty field at the edge of that farm, and you're about a 20-minute walk, just like last time, away from the inn, the Vulgar Unicorn.
Didn't we take the carriage?
4 or 5 minute ride.
4 or 5 minute ride, but that's because you had access to call a carriage because there were carriages there.
I thought we had his carriage, the horseless carriage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Thank you. That carriage would still be there, yes. Just waiting on you.
Can you help me get my buddy up on the carriage?
Yes.
You guys
Thank
get him
you.
off the carriage just fine.
Okay. Well,
It's definitely not the same time of day y'all went in. It's early afternoon right now.
I climb up there and sit beside the buddy.
All right.
Well, guys, we got out, but we didn't actually destroy the mage.
I don't
we were
know if
asked
we
to.
can. He disappeared.
And
So-
Rodney wanted to destroy him, so
Pay free gold.
yeah, we can go back and see if this. I mean, I know they were said he said that they were all embarrassed and humiliated. I wonder if any of them actually made it to the actual end or not. See if we can go and see if they got awarded for things and we're just complaining because it was a pain in the ass, or if they got booted out earlier or something like that and didn't receive anything for going through. So we just go back to the Vulgar Unicorn and talk to my fuck.
Everybody in agreement?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree.
You guys make the 5-minute journey back. You park the carriage out front. You guys head inside, and The fox grinning real big, and he's got a cup of exactly what he served each of you the first time you met him, lined up on the bar. He's like, I just got a message that you were on your way back. Congratulations.
It was a test.
It was, but not mine. That asshole mage that keeps pissing everyone. Everything I told you was true. He would not leave until someone solved this puzzle. And just about 5-6 minutes ago, I got a message bidding our town farewell. And your names were all on it. And it informed me that you guys had finally bested his challenge. So apparently he's packing up and moving to another town.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Oh, wow.
40 people have attempted this before you guys, all in all, and 40 people have failed until now. That's a good one for the board. And he goes over and touches the wall, and it shifts around, and your names magically appear at the top of this wall. And above your names say the House of Horrors Challenge. And it stays that way. He walks away. And it stays up for everyone to see.
So, I would like to have my nice, warming, happy drink. And then I would like to take a bath.
Okay. So,
get a room at the inn.
What we're actually going to do is we're going to call it for the night, because like this is literally we finished this adventure. So yes. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys do the downtimes. Is there anything you guys specifically wanted to do? I mean, I know everybody wants to clean up character-wise. Did anyone want to do anything special? Because we can sell things and do the little stuff. It'll give us something to do at the beginning of the next game if we need to kill a little bit of time before everybody arrives, kind of a thing.
Okay.
You guys want to divvy up loot? That you can divvy up loot if you'd like. You can do that.
I don't know who can.
Hold on. What?
Beaver is going to walk the 20 minutes back to the bar, and she knows it's gone.
Uh-huh.
But she is going to go to where the middle of the house was.
Okay.
She's going to drop trap and piss.
All right. Fair enough. You're getting cleaned up. Otherwise, everybody's getting cleaned up. Do you guys want to divvy the magic items you have before we end? You've already divvied your gold. Make sure you're each putting 110 gold on your character sheet.
Who would benefit the most from the item?
Depends on the item.
Let's see, I don't know. I don't really need any of it. I was just carrying it for the sake of convenience.
Would you like to know more about any particular items?
No, that's something where I think we should wait until the whole party's actually here.
Yeah.
We can wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Simply because it'd be easier if we had our war forged in case we discover that he's a rock climbing alchemist or something, and it's like, oh, that would be something great for him.
Then I would recommend what I copied in there that someone copies into like the notes section of one of their sheets. Cool. That way you guys have it. All right. Well, we'll do our usual end of session campfire thing, where you tell us what you liked, maybe some things you didn't like as much, or things you'd like to see happen differently going forward. You know, feedback, critique, whatever you'd like. And we'll start with Jenny.
I enjoyed the puzzles. I enjoyed the personality of the mage. It was a fun game. I hope next time Jayson will be here so I can see what he'd do in whatever we're doing.
Okay.
It was a fun game.
Awesome. Nope.
I liked how we were able to use Jayson's character, Rodney, as like, because if it had been a more living, breathing type of thing, like if we were missing Jenny, we would just be like, she fainted. Oh, let's carry her around, you know. But with Rodney, we can just kind of like stick him in there and see if he does anything, because he's the least damageable of all of us, you know. So I missed him being here to play, but at least it was a character that we could have fun with when we were having him absent.
Yeah.
And no, I did like the puzzles and getting through everything, and having our names on the wall is a nice little thing. And yeah, I think we had fun. We learned a lot about like how to do. We learned some more tricks about our sheets. We're getting better with the characters and how the roles work. And I'm confused because the plaque things. But and you need to let us know also what the necklaces are that two of us have now.
What?
Or
the look on your
You
face
didn't
was serious.
mention-
What necklaces?
you didn't mention that after.
Because you didn't mention the
Oh.
necklace until now.
Okay.
It suddenly isn't. It's just not there. When you remember it later and go to look, it's not there.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to get a chance to try more puzzle things or not, but we didn't. But because I thought, we could maybe suck up the orb into a necklace, but we shall.
Yeah, no, but you could have sucked up the mimics into them and not had to fight them.
Oh.
Each of those necklaces could have held one mimic. Then you could have, maybe the necklace would have still existed outside if there was a mimic trapped inside of it, and you'd had to. I choose you, Mimic Chew.
Oh my gosh!
Who knows how that could have played out? You never know.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, fun getting to know everybody. We're all getting. We're starting to get our sync going on. Yeah,
awesome.
It was a good module.
Michelle.
I enjoy your modules, all of them, always.
So you've had the benefit of actually having been in this one before, but it's been so long.
Yeah.
I chose one that you hadn't done in so long that I know you wouldn't remember actually how it really went.
I remembered some things, but not everything.
Yeah.
But
I did make some changes to it.
Yeah. We didn't have the killer chess
pieces.
Yep. Those were not fun.
Mm-hmm. There's optional puzzles that I can switch in and out and do different things with, so it can be different when I run it for different things.
But I'm enjoying getting to know everybody.
Matt.
I enjoyed my interaction with the jester at the very end, right before I jumped into the hole.
Yeah.
A little strange, but it gave me confidence against the mimics, and I think I've come over my fear.
Awesome. Hell yeah, man. I mean, I had a good time with this session. You're never going to meet this guy again, so for fun, I'm going to tell you, he's not a mage. He's just a weird old guy that found a magic house that travels around and does this shit to people for fun.
I wondered about that.
Yep, that's mystery solved.
I seriously thought when you sent us out on this that you were doing something based on McCamey Manor. And you were like, all these people keep coming back humiliated from this attraction thing.
That was the vibe I was putting out. Yes.
I was just like, oh my God.
Just without the torture, and
yeah,
around in someone's yard carrying a 40-pound bag of dog food.
That's what I thought it was. I was like, oh. No.
It kind of was really a weird version of McCamey Manor, just without the torture and drama.
Yeah, just actually fun.
Yeah, fun and also sad, which is how I actually envision the whole scenario, as it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very good at creating NPCs and staying in character and doing things. I like that.
Yeah, I almost named him Russ, but I was like, nah, that's too on the nose. I didn't want to go too on the nose with the jester. I should also note that those present today, I'm going to give out the experience, the award for the end of this adventure. The Warforged is going to get 150. The rest of you get 300. 300, I believe, puts you at level 2.
Oh, I have to change my character sheet for that.
Oh, to experience instead of I should have told you guys to have it set for experience and not for That's my fault. We don't have to do that right now though. We can do that on the off time, and I'll help you guys if you need help with anything.
All right.
But yeah, you guys all did fantastic. You guys, maybe that one section, we don't talk about again where everybody missed their hits, including me.
The room of nines.
That one section, but yeah.
Well, should we explain why Fever took the piss? You should explain.
No, you should explain because that your character did it.
Okay, so Fever's father, well, one of her fathers.
Fever has two fathers.
Yes. And one of them, Cormac, the Blood Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
When they were first out with Fever's mother, her, what would you say, Orc father had a crush on the Blood Hunter father. Blood Hunter father was still engaged to Fever at the time.
Fever Senior.
Fever Senior. And we were in a party with a warlock.
Oh, yeah. Gara was a warlock.
Yes. Yeah. Uncle Gara was a warlock. And he saw Fever hanging out with these guys, but didn't know what this was about. And he said, well, if we're going to all camp out, do you want a bedmate?
To Fever Senior, yeah.
To Fever Senior. And that kind of set Cormac off a little bit.
And I can take over this part. Gara wakes in the middle of the night with Cormac, who, by the way, is a lycanthropy cursed half-elf, in full like werewolf Krynos form, staring at Garo and pissing on all his belongings. And Garo just kind of rolls over, terrified, and goes back to sleep. Cormac finishes his business and walks away. That was a fun one. And Matt, this is the first time you've actually completed an actual module in D&D.
Yeah.
I wanted to point out too. That's.
I figured out how to upgrade my character too, and I got plus 7 health points.
Yep. Nice. All right, guys. That's all we have for Allied Adventures. It's going to be a little bit scheduling-wise until you see us again, but we'll keep you updated on when that will be. The next 2 Thursdays, we have amazing episodes with Jenny and Unprinted Pages. Do you want to tease your guests for the audience?
We get to have a first-time author in our next episode, and I'll let the next one be a surprise.
Ooh. Some surprises on the way, not one to give out too much. Well, the next time you'll see all of our ugly faces or lack of faces with those who aren't on video, will be the 24-hour stream. You'll see all your favorite hosts and some friends and guests pop in at different times for every single one of our shows, unfortunately, except for Allied Adventures. That one's a little bit hard to coordinate at very weird times when normal people need to sleep and eat and work. So that's going to be the big one that we don't do. But like I said, you'll see everybody kind of pop in and say hello, and you'll find a schedule of events online that tells you what time to pop into the streams for our favorite shows, the links to the streams. There will be separate streams linked at different times because, unfortunately, YouTube, well, not YouTube so much, but Facebook makes us space things out stream-wise a little bit. So we'll be on top of all that, but you can find us right on the Allied Facebook page to make sure you are getting the proper links. But, of course, again, we'll all be pushing them out as well, so they should be very easy to find.
If all spells, check events.
Yep. So come for funds, friends, and many prizes, guys. There's prizes constantly. Every hour on the hour, you've got your double haunt gift pack from Chainer's Field of Screams and Hell's Dungeon, where you get a pair of tickets every hour on the hour in the Dayton, Ohio area, or if you'd like to travel there. And a special thing from Chainer's Field of Screams from our buddy Pyle. Really awesome. They're bow and arrow shooting targets that flake, but they're like a zombie boar, a zombie wolf, and a zombie vulture. The artwork is just, they look like expensive prints is what it looks like.
Yeah. That's why I thought he was holding up first.
Yep, and those prints you'll pick up when you come and meet me and Pyle at Hell's Dungeon for the Valentine's Day event. You'll get your pair of tickets again every hour on the hour, and your fancy art print target things. But yeah, there's books, there's t-shirts, there's all kinds of things being given away tomorrow, man. And of course, if all goes as planned, and it should, you'll also be able to buy special edition t-shirts for only $20 to commemorate our 24-hour stream and generally make donations to us to help us keep the lights on and bring more fun and free things to you and fun events. And I think that's about all I got. So, Michelle, where can we find you?
Nowhere?
Exactly. Right here on Hawaiian Adventures is where you can find Michelle. What about you, Matt?
You can find me at Matt Propz on all socials besides Facebook, where it has my actual last name. But if you want to add my haunt character, Propz the Clown, stick the story. And we have Maps and Monsters coming up at 2 a.m., like I mentioned earlier in the stream. Right after we get off this, I'm going to be heading downstairs because we got some plans to be made.
Yes, we do.
That's it for me.
Awesome. Del, where can we find you?
You can find me here on the Owlite Network doing things. As Delphine, you can find this host body if you look under Carrie, Kari Sanders on Facebook. If you see a crow, that's me. That has links to my author pages and everything else I'm involved with. I'm also on the splash pages on the Dorkening Network. And this Tuesday, we are going to be having John Layman coming up. We also, the week after that, have Mark Wade. So that's awesome. And we're hand filling in something. And at the end of the month, we're going to do another live read. And it's going to be Batman Elmer Fudd. So that's something for you guys to look forward to. I think it should be fun. But tomorrow, I'm going to be reading Alice in Wonderland to you. It's all going to be about stories. It's going to be great. So, yeah.
Jenny, where can we find you?
I'm here on the Owlite Network. I am at Fakor, just flitting around with my lovely fairy wings.
Sorry? There were explosions of sound. A cat, I'm assuming. Sorry.
Friday with the Library in the Blue Box is my page. Friday's Disorganized Library is my Friday Blues Disorganized Library. It's the book group, and of course my author page, Jennifer Elliott.
Awesome. You can find me Raz T Slasher.com, or you can find me Jenny pretending to be me on all my social medias. And again, like I said before, and this is kind of stuck now, and I think it's my new favorite thing. I was in each and every one of you all along. It used to be with Kung Fu Action Grip, and I like the new one, and I think I'm going to change my actual author bio to reflect that at some point because it's just fun. But yeah, we will see you for the 24-hour stream later.
Bye,
everybody.